train. Strive to be the best, let the sparks fly. We're in the zone as seconds tick by. Granblue fantasy beyond the screen. In Bato City we live in the dream. Strive to be the best, let the sparks fly. We're in the zone as seconds tick by. In Bato City we fight till the end. Command grabs and jump scares, our new best friends. Battling in the streets so fierce and wild. Every win here counts, we're unstoppable and styled. Controlling flashing like thunder we play. Newcomers fighting pros every day. Combos will run off like riffs of guitar. Push to the limits, we're reaching far. Zero to hero in Bato we test. Your skills, your grit with no time to rest. Rumble and tumble with passion so true. We're leveling up, it's what we do. Victory shines in the bright neon lights. In every match, every round it ignites. Beginner friendly, but fierce as a storm. In Bato City, new legends are born.
Legends, assemble! It's time for Pride Bato City. Here we go. Let's hustle, Legends. Let's hustle. Get loud, get loud. This isn't a speed run marathon. Okay, this is a tournament. This is a charity tournament. Let's get loud here. I'm dattebato. I'm the mayor of Bato City, and it's my pleasure to join you for PRIDEfgc presents Pride Bato City. This is our Street Fighter 6 tournament. I'm dattebato, like I said. But enough about me. How about this handsome legend next to me, Non-Factor? Non-Factor is joining us tonight. The one, the only, the pillar, a pillar in Bato City, the FGC as a whole, from sea to shining sea, coast to coast. Non-Factor, thank you for all the love you spread along with us.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Hey, you know what, Bato? Honestly, like I was gonna be here no matter what the occasion was, whatever. But doing it on like top of it being for PRIDEfgc and along with the Trevor Project, I wouldn't be anywhere else right now. I would rather, I would, if you could tell me I could win $1 million right now, I will sit in this chair instead of doing that because this is just so special, Bato. We're so locked and loaded with a game that's amazing, with people that are amazing for an amazing cause. So let's lock in, as I like to say.
It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. I couldn't have said it any better myself, Non-Factor. It's like, what is that, like a meme where it's like, what would you rather have, $10,000 or dinner with someone who's commentating Pride Bato City? That's how you gotta ask yourself. That's how you gotta ask yourself. So I'll ask, on a side note, let's hit TGI Fridays after this. But first, triple. First, we gotta call some special matches. So, Legends, the way that this is gonna go, shout out to everybody in chat: Bonehammer, Cactus, Newbie Booby, Pariah Doc. Shout out to Pariah Docs and everybody at OEG that's making this possible. Everybody, shout out to OEG. Join their server, follow them on Twitch, sign up for FNF, sign up for Guilty Gear tomorrow, sign up for all the events at PRIDEfgc that haven't happened yet. Bobby Fresh is here, Byronic is here. Thank you so much to everybody who's coming through and donating, participating, everything. It's so special. And Squid Senpai's holding it down in YouTube chat. Shout out to all the YouTubers. We're multi-streaming this thing to YouTube. We're coming at to you live from every which way. Miss Chrysalis and Krebs, thank you so much for the subs. Mallets, Rock Under the Sun, everybody for the follows, the subs, everything. Thank you so much. And remember, the biggest contributions at all, like Payout is saying, nearly 5K raised so far for Pride. Nearly 5K. Okay, so here we got a couple of special chat commands for tonight. This is an open Bato City, so that means we have Matcherino. Matcherino is 25-75 players split, and there were 100 Matcherino codes to claim, so claim them up. It's free money for the Trevor Project. Please claim it up. And if you feel more comfortable donating directly to the Trevor Project, go right here to OEG's PRIDEfgc 2025 Tiltify page, and you can donate right there. Donate directly right there. So please hit those up. And we got a couple of special things too, Non-Factor, while I get these stream matches invited. Just a little heads up, I know the mods are taking care of this in the Discord server, but if you have that Twitch icon, you're on stream. I'm inviting you. Okay, so Aster and BlackYoshi, you're getting invited right now. But while I invite people, we also have a cool Pride scavenger hunt that PrideOx and OEG have put together. So I got a hunt command that'll tell you how to enter our Street Fighter 6 code for the scavenger hunt, and I got a little QR code here. So we're gonna be popping this up periodically. All these chat commands that I'm popping now are gonna be popping up automatically throughout the night, so you don't have to worry about it. But if anybody's looking for anything, just ask, Legends, just ask. And whoa. Miss Chrysalis just gifted the Legend PRIDeox a sub. Thank you so much, Chris, for the gifted sub. Thank you, everybody, for being here once again. This is so special now. In fact, oh my gosh. And again, there's the QR code. Boop, I'm gonna hide it right now. And PRIDeox says, I had to do unspeakable things to get those Matcherino codes. I had to send an email. Oh my gosh.
That's a hard day's work.
But I think Northern Lion just had a stream this past week, Non-Factor, where he was like, what happened to society? It's like, society used to be like, you were 12 years old hiding that you watched anime from your friends because you thought it would make you like a not cool kid, and nowadays it's like 29-year-olds are afraid to fill out a PDF every 3 months. So that I resonate with it. Let's see, getting Yoshi in here. So the legends are invited. Aster and BlackYoshi, please assemble on up into the stream room. And again, thank you so much to everybody who is here right now. We're getting more and more of a hype train going. Miss Chrysalis has a sub for Bonehammer. Thank you so much, Miss Chrysalis. I can't say thank you enough. Thank you, Miss Chrysalis, for this. Oh, and look at this awesome slick tournament stream helper screen set up by the legend. The legend, PRIDeox. Thank you so much for the resources right here. We're getting our winners round 1, BlackYoshi versus Aster. Whenever you two legends are ready, please feel free to assemble on up. We're in spectator mode. Look at how slick that is. And look at on the bottom, we're seeing everybody claiming codes, baby. Boost this prize pool, balloon it, legends. Right now, we got $132 for charity, $44 to Matcherino for the players, the legends who are putting on a show for us for a great cause. And we ain't even had breakfast yet, Non-Factor. We're just getting started.
Yes, sir. And the gifted subs just keep coming in. They're hyped for the action right now, Bato. Let's get started with the first match of the night. BlackYoshi and Aster, the DJ, and the Bison on screen. And, you know, as this game developed, I mean, Bison has kind of just been, a strong character from the jump, even after these this last patch that just happened, and continues to be kind of on the top right now.
100%. Aster using everything in the duffel bag right now. The Devil's Reverse, that slide from downtown, anything to keep you guessing.
That's a great jump out there. I love when DJs drop that target combo and go for a grab. It's such a tricky thing to deal with. And DJ, just a tricky character in general, just has Aster kind of jailed in this corner right now.
Oh my goodness, we're gonna have to put an asterisk on this round. It's going BlackYoshi's way. Oh my goodness, we had the teleporting drive rush. We had to throw loops. BlackYoshi, certainly a beast with it, but they have to handle OD Crusher through their projectiles.
Yeah, it was a great reaction there from Aster. Gets caught with the light, a little bit of a BMB. Let's see what they do in Oki, and the throws just keep on rolling in.
Oh my goodness, we're gonna keep this sucker going. Again, the scissor kicks, the everything. BlackYoshi really adept at finding some slick punishes.
Confident as well, putting themselves into burnout. Aster finding themselves in the corner. They can look for a punish. Their drive reversal was going to be safe either way. Looking for the slide, but a punish comes in. We're going directly into level 3 for the cash out. He did come off of lights, but I still believe it should be enough to close out this first round. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Put the bottle caps back in your wallet, Non-Factor, or risk them all, you know, because you got the right call. That is going to be BlackYoshi taking game 1. Let's mark it on the board. Nicely done way to kick us off, but the set is not over yet. One more time, I got to give a big shout out to both of these players. BlackYoshi coming through from our Bracket About Nothing crew, a good friend of our friend, Guts Free, and the beast like Malith over in YouTube chat, or in Twitch chat, excuse me, and Aster, a beginner legend from beginner Bato City, now climbing through in diamond ranks. Shout out to Aster, previous champion of our beginner tournament.
Yeah, I always tell everyone, you're not someone yet until you graduate from the Bato Academy. Right now, Aster's putting on a good display. Great back throw there to put BlackYoshi into the corner, showing they are earning their stripes over in the city of Bato.
And that's one thing BlackYoshi, I'm sure, knows what to deal with, is the 4D for the Strive players, that back throw situation. They're very used to it coming from that game. So let's see, Aster's held up the pressure now and check drive rush.
Yeah, reaction's still on point. We saw him the first round with the OD Cycle Crusher to get to the fireball here. They're still checking, but still gets caught with the grab in the bane of their existence so far.
Oh my goodness. Aster, really patient, drops the OD Crusher. Still their turn. Jumps. Just
looks like they might have been trying to bait out something with the Cycle Stomp there. Just didn't work out for him, but I like the creativity so far from Aster. You can tell they're really trying to exhaust every option to try to get control of this game.
100%. We talked about duffel bags earlier. Aster is digging deep, finding everyone, just like Zatch Bell dug in that one, if you remember the anime from back in the day. Digging super deep.
Looking for the jump in there. BlackYoshi, another punish off of the scissors. Got to space that just a tad bit better. BlackYoshi making the most of it. Back to neutral we go.
think that's just a testament. Oh, BlackYoshi caught by the doubles reverse, but they have that anti-air themselves. Set point right now.
Yeah, one more hit should be able to close it out. Finds the jab there, no conversion off it. We're going back to full screen here as Aster's just kind of biding their time, looking for an opening.
I think they're trying to get some of these air slicers called with the OD Crusher, but BlackYoshi is so disciplined. BlackYoshi is able to close this one out, and they win the first match of PRIDEfgc's SF6 tournament right here.
Yeah, just absolutely clean on defense, and just as clean as I don't want to say his name because I'm not supposed to call him it, but don't call me by a certain name, dropping in 5 gifted subs. So the hype just keeps rolling in, hype matches, and then a hype train, Bato.
Oh my goodness, the hype, and we cannot be stopped. I think this may be a first in our history now, Factor. We got the level 4 hype train, courtesy of Don't Call Him Frank. Don't call them Frank, call them anything but. I'll call them a hero right now, maybe even a GOAT, because that's 5 huge gifted subs. Don't call me Frank. Thank you so much for the love, and thank you for everything, legend. Another member of our awesome community, another pillar of our awesome community. Thank you so much. We got the channel points redeems active too, so feel free to get those full Misho Alchemists off. Feel free to get all those redeems off, legends. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here and cooking up. Thank you so much, guys. Oh my gosh, I cannot say how much it means to us all. I super appreciate it. One more time for the one time. Just a reminder, this is an open tournament for charity. This is all for the Trevor Project. Thank you to the legends over at OEG for blessing us with the opportunity to bring you such a special event for a special cause. So if you want to donate directly to the cause, Tiltify is your command right here, and it's going to be popping up all night. You can donate directly to the Trevor Project right here. You could donate to the Matcherino right here, and it will split your donation, 25 for the players, 75 for the charity. And there's also a bunch of free money codes available there. So please go ahead and claim a Matcherino code if you have not already. Please claim one. And just thank you so much for everybody who's being here. Claim those codes. How many codes do we have left? We're through 40 codes already, non-factor, and it's only been one match. One match.
Now, the chat's getting to work right now. Remember, just share the Matcherino around. Tell your mom, tell your brother, tell your sister, tell your dad, tell your dog if they got an email account. Have them sign in, claim a code, or drop a little change in the bucket. But 40 codes claimed already, man. You guys are going to work here. Like you said, the total donation we saw over in the pot there was over 5,000 already for the Trevor Project. So that impressive. That's the only word you could really say about it. Impressive.
Unbelievable. It's unbelievable. It's impressive. It's show-stopping right now. Thank you so much to everybody who's assembling on up here. We got another stream match coming in hot for you. Our winners round 2. We're gonna get SmokeRodeo Boomer Legend, okay, a great friend of mine, versus another great friend of mine, a friend of ours.
Straight jorking the
Supahrob is incoming, legend. Supahrob.
Believe in victory.
Let's get Supahrob in here, and little spoiler alert: Supahrob plays my favorite character. So let's get them into the mix right here. This is going to be a special match. Invites are being sent.
And Supahrob's actually from my region over here in Central California, and I don't know what got into Rob lately, but he has just been completely on the grind. We played in a local just the other day, and he's just been absolutely on like a just a war path so far. So we'll see if it comes to show in this next match on here. But like you're saying, plays your favorite character, which is Manon, and that it's a character that got, I don't know if you would say unfair treatment this patch, but there were some questionable things that Capcom decided to do to her.
It's fair to say. It's fair to say. But hey, you know what I say? I say Capcom, nerf her more. I don't care. Nerf her more. We're gonna keep winning with Manon, all right? Me and Supahrob, nerf her to the ground. What do we care? We're gonna keep on nerfing. We're gonna keep on finding ways to do it. It's a little crazy, not factor, but hey, it's we actually have a special video prepared, courtesy of Byronic Zero with some original lyrics, copyright free. So we may bust that out in just a moment. Maybe after this match, we'll bust it out for us. It's a pretty special video. I'm excited to show everybody. But also, that was just a taster for our scorecard. I got a new feature to show you guys. How about a player character? How about a player character icons coming in? How about this? How about this, legends? Have you ever seen this before for our winners round 2? All right. Supahrob hitting him with the yawn, the big old Gatorade sippa. Are we gonna have to pull out an Estes flask if we're Jamie? Maybe throw away the bottle of wine. How do they say non-factor? They say let the Josh talk. Is that what people are saying?
There you go.
That's what people say.
Yeah.
Let the Josh talk.
We're off the Josh. The Josh was talking the other night.
Thank you so much, Legends, for helping us unlock this level 4 Evo. I don't even know what that thing is, but maybe it's a me show. Either way, we got these 2 beasts. First medal one there for Rob.
Yeah, showing off the medal collection early, and that's one thing about Manon is like even if you don't win the first round, getting those commandos in is so important for later on. You gotta, it's like a fidelity investment account. You gotta start thinking long term.
That's right. The economy is something that we always need to manage. Rob trying to make these jumps work, but Rodeo is locked in. Now we're tied, medals for drinks.
Yeah, it's gonna be me at Evo getting medals and a couple of drinks. You know what I'm saying?
The legend non-factor, we will see you there. Oh my goodness! The drive rush dump coming out. The cash out is enough. We don't even need to spend any super smoke. Rodeo wins that slugfest.
Yeah, completely optimal. I love how patient they played. Make sure they got the drinks on those. They can really start get cooking here. But like we were mentioning earlier, it's just about getting these command grabs in so Manon becomes that dangerous character later on. Right now, Rob just charging in that level 3 on deck and 4 medals to boot.
That's right. So much meter bill. Managing the drive really well, but a little bit of a risky DI here. SmokeRodeo says I might be over 30, but I still have those.
Yeah, I respect the call. Getting hungry for that 5th medal here right now. SmokeRodeo in a very good spot. Supahrob a little low on drive gauge. Great DP there. One more drink from letting that hair down.
Ooh, and no cash out. We just wanted to get that 4th drink. We want to style. And wow, the DP to stay safe after the fact. And it's a throw to seal the deal. What's good for the Goose is good for the grappler. That time, SmokeRodeo grappling Manon a little bit to take game 1.
Yeah, I like the call. Their absolute confidence to go for the ODDP after the Rekka series that is going to be punishable on block. I love the call there. It's one of these things, when you play in Street Fighter 6, you got to play confident because this game is all about decisions.
100%, 100%. Rob trying to make the most of their Oki, but SmokeRodeo has been so disciplined.
Yeah, such a strange matchup for Manon as well because she does have somewhat stubby buttons, and Jamie is a whiff punish machine here. So let's see if Rob can stack up those medals once again. It has SmokeRodeo into the corner, but he's going to drive rush right out of there.
Definitely be patient. Good throw escape, but once again, SmokeRodeo able to like pick up a little bit. And wow, dashing in for the commando. Very brave by Rob.
Yeah, I like the call. There 3 medals on deck now. Not falling for the shimmy either. Great jab check there from Supahrob. Going over the top, putting SmokeRodeo into burnout. Didn't land the confirm, but we're just going to go ahead and mash it out for that round. Supahrob looking like he's cracked the code just a tiny bit here, Bato.
That's right. And saying, hey, we don't have the funny button anymore, but that's not going to stop me. Keep it coming. There's a little passive right there. SmokeRodeo able to pounce.
Yeah, just stalking down too, not even drive rushing in, just straight up walking up. Supahrob trying to walk the way out of the corner, gets caught with an overhead there, not too much off of it. That slide has just been finding its home over and over, and we're 4 medals up now.
He's been feeding families, and whoa, from the crouch medium punch with the new route, went for the quarter circle forward light kick to get the level 3 on the 2nd hit. More damage incoming.
And remember from the last patch, the level 3 does get buffed based off of the medals. So that 4 medal, if it was 5, it would have been dead at that point. But Supahrob just on the verge of 1 confirm away from closing this out. But SmokeRodeo might have something to say about it.
Oh my goodness, can we get into the CA from here? No. Still pulling the punch, but no, the drive impact punish countering, and SmokeRodeo is able to come back from the brink.
Yeah, holding on to that level 3 as well. That's so important if you're Jamie, because you get a lot of corner carry and some weird little funky conversions or resets off of landing that level 3. But Supahrob putting the kibosh on any kind of neutral being played. 5 medals up and just a ticking time bomb at this point.
I've never seen a Manon tick medium punch into command grab more than Supahrob. Unbelievable the clip that they're hitting this. But seriously, an equal clip might be SmokeRodeo's anti-air. They're locked in with that DP. Oh, overextended a little. Now you got to eat this.
Yeah, I like the call there to try to steal your turn, and then that time Supahrob a little bit more patient, going for the funny button and mixing it up with another command grab. Just like you said, no one's throwing that out more than Supahrob. He invented that one.
That's why he's got the S on his chest, legend. Supahrob, a hero for all of us Manon players. What a beast tying this one up. Who's going to make it into winners round 3?
Yeah, I was going to say, it seems like Rob is staying a little more composed, but eats another DI there to see if SmokeRodeo can start snowballing here, but just giving up a little bit of space and walking right back in.
That's right. Doing this dance, and we end up in the corner. Rob's run out of real estate now, so they need to overcome this positional deficit.
Yeah, it's a tough spot for Manon, not really having a way to get out of a situation like this. Great call on the drive reversal there. Bit of a risk, but one medal up. See if they can stack those before the round ends at least.
Oh, didn't see that one coming. Once again, caught by the overhead. SmokeRodeo could actually dump it all here. No! Gonna need one more interaction. They find it, so SmokeRodeo's on set point.
Yeah, just pestering, not really big conversions, but just be able to stack up enough damage little by little, and Supahrob was just kind of stuck in the corner that entire time, and they're going to go right back to it here.
Again, catches, reads that little sweep, the little ballerina kicks on the ground. Drive reversal, oh my goodness, poor Rob was unable to punish. Need to make sure that you go with that heavy command grab to stuff the drive reversals. Oh, and once again, how are they getting this commando?
All right, beginning to snowball here. Going to be unsafe on that. The level 3 is on deck for SmokeRodeo. Should be enough to kill just off of the animation alone, and that's going to be SmokeRodeo taking it 2-1 over Supahrob. I'll never get tired of the cinematic, Bato.
Absolutely, absolutely, my goodness. And hey, I think they even need to give him the special KO font, even if it's not the critical art. I think even every character should have one. Now, Capcom, if you can hear me, that's the new quality of life we want for the next season. We want that special font because SmokeRodeo earned that. Everybody, GG's and super well played. Give it up for both SmokeRodeo and Supahrob. Make sure you legend are reporting those scores on Start GG. Supahrob, you are head of that Legends bracket where legends are made, okay? Your night is not over. Make a legend of Manon and keep on beasting. SmokeRodeo, congratulations to you. You are headed off to see Loudest Mute in a Boomer Showdown in Winners Round 3. My goodness, good luck. Have fun to you. Loudest Mute able to overcome HRT Newports over there 2-1. So GG's and super well played. Looking around the horn, our next stream match is yet to be decided, but we got plenty of time. We got plenty to talk about non-factor. I don't think we could say it enough. This awesome cause that we are championing here tonight, okay? It's the Trevor Project. This PRIDEfgc thing is all in support of the Trevor Project. So once again, we have a Matcherino set up where you could donate, and it'll 25-75 split player and charity. And there are also free money coupon codes on the Matcherino website. You can claim a code for free. There are about 57 codes left. All you do is go on the Matcherino, click claim code on the right of your screen. I'll do a tutorial later tonight, but that's all you do is click claim code, and it's a free 25 cents for the Trevor Project. So please, if you're in chat right now, claim them up and send them to everybody. Little Timmy down the road, Tabitha, Tammy, you know, your grandma, your grampy, everybody. Please, no matter who you are, okay? And send them the Twitch link too. Let them watch along with us. Say, this is what you get for your service. This is what you earned with your contribution, is you've got a nice spot right here, a nice show by these awesome Street Fighter 6 players. And if you feel more comfortable here donating straight to the Trevor Project, we got a link for you as well. Exclamation Tiltify. This is straight to the Trevor Project right here, set up by Odin's Eye Gaming, who's really the brains of the operation of this whole PRIDEfgc thing. Please donate over there on Tiltify. Over $5,000 contributed to the Trevor Project thus far across every single one of our outlets. So thank you so much, everybody. And one more time, there is a scavenger hunt going on. So we got a little special code for you to enter for the scavenger hunt. If you're interested, here's a QR code that you might need to scan for this scavenger hunt. So please, you know, everything over here, take it up, legends. Okay, so there we go. Just popping that for everyone. So get those scans in. I know if it was me non-factor in a scavenger hunt, I have my glasses on the end of my nose trying to figure out what camera app I had to open to scan this thing. Maybe I needed Authy. Maybe I needed two-factor authentication. I don't know. But either way, I think people in chat are more tech savvy than I. So let's get that code scanned. Let's get those that scavenger hunted, and let's see our next stream match. We got our winners round 3 coming right up, and the people in the Legends bracket are beasting right now. So good luck, have fun to everybody left in this bracket, and just thank you so much again, everybody, for being here. We are going to get PG rated. Okay, PG. That means parental guidance. Maybe I don't know. I'm very curious about what we're gonna see. And then they're going up against Su Lin. So Su Lin is gonna go toe-to-toe with PG rated right now. So let's get them invited over to the stream. And while I get these invites sent out, I want to give a special shout out to everybody who right now has gone above and beyond the Call of Duty on the Matcherino page and dropped a charitable contribution, like outside of the coupons. We got donations coming through from, let's see. We got charity coupons. Here we go. There's so many. I have to scroll down to see the start of it. We had I Hate Mondays with the $3. We got Jack238. We got a Wild Chocobro. We got Jobius. We got Pariah Docs. We got Depressed Mets Fan. We got Dad Radish. We have 13,000 Bees. We got Pariah. Oh my God, they're repeating. There's so many multi-claims. All these legends contributing to the prize pool, to charity, and the players. And you know, Bato had to come in and throw that 100 that we usually do for our open tournaments. I threw 100 right here in this Matcherino just to get this ball rolling right here. So shout out to everybody who's claiming codes, claiming, you know, going above and beyond the Call of Duty. Thank you guys so much. And thank you to everybody who's here participating. Thank you so much to everybody who's here participating. Let me get PG invited. PG, the invite is sent your way. And let me get Sue invited. Lynn, if you're in chat, let us know. Let us know, legend. Thank you for putting your code into StartGG. That is the most special thing in the world, non-factors, when someone puts that user code in. No questions asked. We don't enter the name. We don't enter the name. I was gonna say, I'm trying to think of a name that everybody has. Like, we don't enter like Marky Mark, and then there's 50 players with the same name. But we got the legends incoming right here. PG is here. PG is the only PG on CFN, I assure you that. So we're gonna get PG versus Sulin. Sulin, thank you so much for joining us in chat. Thank you so much. You were tripping with me, show. Good luck, have fun to you. While we're here, let me get this scorecard set. We're winners round 3. Reset the score. We're gonna get, looks like Sue on the right. And let us know if we're saying your name correctly. Let us know if we're saying PG correctly. Looks like we got a little bit of Kimberly on PG's end. And we got Cammy. We got Cammy coming through from the Legend Sue.
Yeah, there's just two, let's say high-paced characters right now. Just really want to get in and start getting to work early. So we'll see who comes in when an immovable object meets that unstoppable force here. Jumping in, but a great DP early from Sulin.
Really well done. Already have won the corner, and we're just looping and looping and looping. Oh my goodness. Look at these grapples, non-factor.
Yeah, this is another tough spot too for a character like Kimberly. Without that level 1, doesn't have really too many escape options there. And right now, Sulin just taking massive advantage of another DP. Just kind of throwing him out, and it's working out so far. See if PG can adapt and start getting their offense going.
That's right. The meter was not even built up to level 1 just yet. They're going to get it here. But man, that is so true. You know, going a whole round with any kind of reversal option to work with, you have to maybe go to the drive reversal, but it is risky in itself.
Yeah, and these loops just keep on coming, mixing things up, staggering the pressure there. And right now, it seems like PG might be able to get the party started here. Kimberly is a character that was a bit blessed from these new buffs with the double can setups and everything. But right now, it seems like Sulin's not going to even give us a chance to show it. Cashing out with a level 3, not going to be enough to kill, but business decision time for PG.
That's right. Here in the critical health, Alice is very. The drive reversal is red and punished right there. So game 1 is going to be going. Here comes Alice's way. Here comes Punk the God with Sulin's Cammy. My goodness.
Yeah, Sulin just completely started the train and just did not let go of the momentum that entire time, right? Little elbow drop for PG to start things off here. Getting some throws of their own. We'll see if they can start cooking Bato.
Stopping on a dime after the OD run, but my goodness, Sulin picks up, says they're reacting really quickly. There's
nice wake up stupid there. That's one of the only options that Kimberly's really gonna have to get out of a bad spot in the corner. They're trying to use their plus frames to go for the neutral jump, bait something out, but the DP on point once again, so nice, we'll show it twice.
Seriously, that same interaction was in round 1 of our first game here. Sulin is, you know, baiting you, going for the throw and say, if you neutral jump, I'm just gonna DP you.
That's completely showing out, catches the low forward. Little confirm there to close out the round, and Sulin just completely just a one-track mind right now. They're gonna run their offense, run their game plan, and they're not gonna look back here. 1 round away from closing out the set.
Here we go. PG getting the elbow drop started. That is the sweet chin music that we need right here. Taking us to the corner. Great stuff from this Kimberly.
I like the mix up with the run stop there. Just trying to keep Sulin guessing. Coming in with some meaty buttons working out here. There's the double can setup. See, we got the new combo on deck. We do. Great juggle there.
Oh my goodness.
Not even having to spend the super for the 7 golden letters.
What a PKO. 7 golden letters. Non-factor, like you called it out, like Tony Romo style. The double can setup was going to rear its ugly head or beautiful head, depending on who you ask. Right there. What a way to get around on the bounce.
With the low forward once again. Right now, Sulin spending the meter to get PG closer to burnout, but also build up some of their meter of their own. I like the call here.
Yeah, we want to get in the green, baby. We want to get in the green. Oh, huge punish counter off the jump, and an even juicier one coming in now. Let's see if PG gets buffed up. Is it remix time?
Yeah, going ahead and casting out. That's one thing Kimberly's like to burn it as soon as possible to get that buff, but right there, it couldn't have come in a better time for PG, keeping themselves out of burnout and getting Sulin even in a more dangerous position against the wall here.
That's the first DP we see to challenge the elbow drop. Sulin adapting, but oh my goodness. PG might have broken my game right here with that special play. My goodness, Street Fighter 6 don't do this to us. I think PG's able to close it out, but Bato might need a reset. Let me know if everything's okay with you on your end, players.
Yeah, we're chugging along here. I think there was a little bit of a lag spike for you. I saw your voice turn into Megatron for a second.
Thank you. Okay. All right, I got disconnected from the server. Thank you, Non-Factor. Non-Factor's always got my back with it. CFN's going to do that to us a little bit. I appreciate you so much, Non-Factor. Thank you so much. So was PG able to close that out with the drive rush dump?
Yes, PG extended, making sure we're seeing some more Street Fighter. They were back at neutral last I saw, but things are going to be one game apiece.
All right, legends. Here we go. Let's hop back into Spectation Station. Non-Factor, thank you so much again. Sorry, Legends. CFN will do that to us. I got everything blasting here on this computer, making sure that we're as cool as possible. We got as little, as little resources being spent as possible. So let me try and take a few more off the top. My goodness, we're gonna have to do it. And I got a special thank you here to I gotta say a big thank you and shout out to Nachos That Are Pink has just doubled Bato's $100 contribution, dropped $100 in the pot for PRIDEfgc. Can you believe this, legend? Nachos That Are Pink, moderator extraordinaire, has dropped $100 for the Trevor Project.
That's amazing. Honestly, thank you so much. I know we're in the middle of a match, but thank you so much. That's a very special thing you just did, as special as the match we're seeing right here, Bato, as things are tied up for a final game, final round.
We got MSF, true MSF right here. Maximum street fighting, legends. Sulin gonna have to stomach a drive reversal, but it's neck and neck after Sulin looked like they were running away with it. PG has brought us back here.
Yeah, a level 3 on deck for both players. Both level 1 drive gauge, the level 3 rip. Did they catch the dash? They didn't. This is going to be a massive punish here for PG as they're going to pop the level 3 early, attacking the drive gauge of Sulin here.
It's remix time, legends. Say it loud for all the Kim Mays in chat. I know Byronic is loving this. Sulin just overextending a little bit on the burnt out PG, who's now back online. Bad goes to worse because now we can drive rush dump to victory. That's it. PG wins it.
Full conversion off of that straight heavy, and it seemed like PG was in a bad spot right there, but able to navigate in the scrambles, making magic happen is PG, and they're going to be moving on to, I believe we're already at winners quarters they're heading to.
Look at what they did to my face, Non-Factor. If you guys can see it on stream, I knew that one froze my camera. Okay, legends, there we go. Rated PG, you're rated R tonight. My goodness, rated PG is going to be advancing on up into our winners quarterfinals, where they're going to be going toe-to-toe with the winner of tinibari and Lirandel. So big congrats to all of you legends assembled on up here. GLHF, and keep on beasting. And everybody, give it up to Sulin. Sulin beasted here in that winner's bracket match, and your night is not over, Sulin. Thank you so much for being here and participating in an awesome cause. You're headed that legends bracket where legends are made, so keep on beasting, keep on winning, okay? Shout out to the GOAT and the legend, Sulin, and thank you so much. How much I got left in the Baccarino? How much do we got left? Whoa. Did Chris just drop some contributions in here? My goodness, everybody going above and beyond the Call of Duty. What is this split right here? Chris, I'm trying to do the math in my head. How much did you donate right here? How much did you donate? Did you just donate everything from your mystery bracket winnings? Oh my goodness. So for those of you guys that don't know, Tuesday Night Mystery has always been donating to prize pools from their huge prize pot winnings from when they won Beach Episode last year, the Beach Episode Mystery. So they're just dumping it all in here, saying I gotta win the next Beach Episode to get more. Thank you so much, Tuesday Night Mystery. We got $278.54 for the Trevor Project and $93.32 in the Pride pool for the players after those super huge generous donations. And I'll talk about one more. Non-Factor came in, claimed some codes, and also dropped in 20 buckaroos. Non-Factor, thank you so much for the generosity. Everybody give it up for Non-Factor. Man.
I had to do something. You know what I mean? I felt the vibes. Man, everything was feeling good. The sub train happened. I saw 100. I had to. It's contagious. The love is contagious.
Thank you so much. Everybody, give it up for Non-Factor. Thank you so much, Legend. Thank you to everybody here. Give it up for Non-Factor on commentary, Legend. How about it? The beasts are here tonight. Man, and speaking of beasts, my goodness, I think that a couple of players right here, Non-Factor, a couple of players that we're super familiar with are taking a look at the seating. And they're taking a look at the chalk, and they're taking the chalk, and whatever they did, they clapped the erasers out on the porch like they made you do in elementary school. Whatever you did back in the day, we used to have to go on the roof and clap erasers. But they're taking the chalk and throwing it out the window because two players right here, two special players in our community, two winners actually of our invitational slots to be here tonight, Jewelman and Byronic Zero, have both made it to winners quarterfinals in a deadlock narrative match right here. You know, I couldn't have written this script. It's insane that Byronic and Jewelman have both made it here. Shout out to everybody who got an invitational slot by being an awesome member of the Bato City community. Shout out to Byronic, Jewelman, Jazdero, Kaze, and Loudest Mute, all here tonight, from being awesome folks. So let's see. We're going to get Byronic in here. We're going to get Jewelman in here. And just a good luck, have fun to both of you legends right here. And shout out to Leona DX. Leona, thank you so much for dropping the follow. You were dripping with Misha. Thank you for joining us tonight. While we're getting these two legends in here, we're gonna give the computer, the CFN, a second to be like, whoa. We gotta get more resources on this thing. Divert whatever resources we need to. We're gonna like take resources. They're gonna like delete one battle hub from the NA scene right now. They're gonna just delete one battle hub for the rest of the night. That way we can have more stuff for the custom rooms. We need more servers for the custom rooms donated. And speaking of legendary stream winner rated PG, like we were saying, Peach, those combos are rated R. All right, great stuff right there, legend. And just a reminder to everybody, if you haven't claimed the code yet, free money for the Trevor Project. We got coupon codes galore on top of so many legends going above and beyond the Call of Duty with donations for the Trevor Project on our Matcherino. It's $25.75 player charity split. And we also have, if you're more comfortable doing just straight to the Trevor Project, just donate here on Tiltify, legends. Donate here on Tiltify. And one more thing we got, a scavenger hunt. A scavenger hunt. So that is the code you need for the scavenger hunt in chat. And here is what you need right here if you want to do it QR code style. Let me go ahead and get these two beasts invited up. I think they're both on my friends list, so it should be real easy right here. Let's see. And if you're not on my friends list, get on my friends list. Send me a friend request. Oh, okay. Friends list froze my computer. So this is good that we get the freezes out now, legends. This is good that we get the freezes out now. Let's make it happen, Capcom. This is too many legends to scroll through. I'm just going to go over to the search. I'm not going to scroll because I think that's what's making Capcom upset. There we go. Invites are being sent out the old-fashioned way. I actually have a couple of... I was going to say carrier pigeon. What do they use in Harry Potter? Do the owls deliver letters in Harry Potter, Non-Factor?
It's been so long.
We don't read that.
But,
we don't read that.
If my memory serves me correct, you are correct.
We don't read that anymore anyway. That's nasty. We're going to get Jewelman and Byronic in here. The legends are going to assemble. All right. Let's get these beasts up. FJK Rowling.
Zero, I fully agree with that sentiment down there. Anyone else that agrees with him, make some noise.
We're gonna pin it for a little bit. Is that okay? Is that above? Is that like crazy? Can we pin that real quick? Thank you. Thank you. That's why I brought it up. We needed to get the pin. We needed to galvanize people right here. We needed to galvanize. That's right. I think we can all get behind that, and we can all get behind this awesome stream match right here. Incoming. Let me get these players marked on our tourney stream helper.
Hey, you know, I'm excited for the match, Bato, because these are two of my favorites, but the worst part is one of them's got to lose. That's the tough part about these Goliath matchups we have over here on Bato City.
So
Massive Byronic Zero fan. And what else can you say about Jewelman at this point? Yeah, from C to Shining C, like on online tournaments, Jewelman has just been an absolute force. Won a couple of WCRs and also made some noise over in Bato City. So see if they can put another feather in their hat. They did actually win a different charity tournament for WCR when we did the fundraiser for the LA Fire. So see if we see some more magic here in another charity tournament for Jewelman.
That's what I'm saying. I'm glad you mentioned it, Non-Factor, because maybe this is a little like something special for Jewelman. They're motivated by great causes. That awesome Fire Relief fundraiser that you hosted, they were able to take home the crown. So maybe they'll be 2 for 2 in charity throwdowns.
Oh, Byronic having something to say about it early. Jewelman on the back foot as they just run directly in. A couple of grabs, getting things started early.
My goodness, right here. Going for the single cannon. Baits out the OD headbutt. What a play by Byronic.
Yeah, that was a great read. We know Jewelman likes to bust out of bad spots right there and just completely read like a book. And Byronic Zero's going back for more.
Able to seal the deal on round one. So Byronic putting a little punctuation on that round one. What a punish counter grab by Jewelman.
Yeah, a little too plus for their own good there. A great neutral jump looking for that old Mike Ross floater, and Jewelman sticking Byronic in the corner this time. Give them a taste of their own medicine.
Ooh, not able to get the punish, but this is where Byronic wants. You're right in this blender right here. I like this parry option on the elbow drop from Jewelman. Really great composure to do it.
Yeah, trying to escape with the butt slam as well, gets caught, but the good news is they're right back to neutral, so now they have a fighting chance here. Looking for a cross-up, no one's home, but that floater once again dropped the combo, and it looks like Byronic just went ahead and mashed it out. That buff is going to come in big time as things go forward.
Critical art damage too, just knowing that Jewelman thought it was like, oh, it's my turn, I gotta just keep going, but maybe overextending a little right there. The buffed up Byronic is gonna get sent down under.
Jewelman just finding that last little conversion off of it. A little bit of a flub there from Byronic and holding on to the level 3, which is going to be huge for them.
Right. Really, really tricky. Oh my goodness. Huge perfect parry the hard way coming through from Jewelman.
Yeah, Jewelman just stealing hearts and stealing turns. Little by little looking for a floater again. Didn't get a punish throw off of that parry. Byronic Zero putting themselves in a burnout. Let's see if it works out for him. But a double dash in the DI is something only Jewelman will do.
They're the only one capable of a beatdown like this. Huge damage in coming off the level 3. A couple of high fives. A little bit of a ring toss. Byronic is going to be in a world of hurt, but they might be able to pull off something special to come back.
Yeah, it's time to guess now. Jewelman looking for the chip. So nice. We'll show it twice on the headbutt. And Jewelman just navigating the chaos there and taking the first game.
Really well done by Jewelman. Back to the well on headbutt and that burnout scenario, able to pull it off.
Searching for some more headbutts there. I like the little micro walk back. The Jewelman special into the heavy hands. Drops it on purpose to serve up some beef.
Ooh, Byronic roaring back. Going back to the well on the overhead. Talk about two to make it true. We're at this corner once again. Let's see how creative Jewelman can get.
He's going to go ahead and interrupt there with a medium punch. Great tech there. Jewelman just continues to have the answers here. Not answering on that one, though. Byronic Zero can get things started here. Baits out a drive reversal. Put themselves in the corner in the process.
Ooh, interrupts the hands and perfect parries the butt slam, but unable to get anything off it. Look at this DI reaction, though. Can Byronic close? Maybe with defending a little super. They're going to go for
drop
it.
Here. Popping out the level 2. Absolutely masterful from Bionic. Gotta have those reactions on deck. They passed the vibe check. And Jewelman is going to be down around here. I like the offense there from Byronic. Just not, you know, not going one-track minded on it and being able to keep their eyes open for any option coming from Jewelman.
Absolutely, you know, hitting the, we do this all day, every day, but Jewelman saying the same right there, saluting the sun and getting buffed up.
Because Byronic just keeping the pressure going, committing to the strings. I like the call. Looking for the overhead once again, but gets knocked out of the sky on the elbow drop.
Ooh, huge damage to the drive gauge too. Byronic did well to jump over Jewelman that time.
It's like Byronic here is just holding up a lot, not really want to deal with the funny business of Jewelman. We know he likes to style on people, but a little low on health here as Jewelman has a commanding lead.
Definitely, and Byronic taking the hit right there. Squeezes in the parry, protect the drive gauge, and now has to spend. Going for throw, but Jewelman is so locked into it. Had the quick punish as they were rising.
Yeah, the little fuzzy there, shades of Street Fighter 4. And Jewelman once again sitting here in round 3 with that level 3 on deck. Byronic Zero getting their own as I say it.
Ooh. Nice little delay, just walking forward. Jewelman is really managing the game like a beast, but Byronic roaring back.
The bust on there, Byronic having to parry. It seems like Jewelman wants to attack the drive gauge, but the light confirmed to get the buff early. Not going to be too much damage, but getting their gauge back. And now Kimberly's got the zooming, so this is big time for Byronic.
Huge investment right here. Everything in the green. Now, Byronic with a huge lead, but Jewelman's known for erasing these things. No, they only perfect parried the first hit. You got to hold those. That's so deceiving.
Yeah, jewelman in a bad spot with the drive gauge here, but in a good spot in the real estate, looking for another floater there. They're going to get a punish off of the drive reversal. One more hit should be enough to close it out. Jewelman thrives in these situations, and they do an offensive drive reversal into the vibe check, cashing out the raw level 3. Jewelman just completely puts on a show once again.
How do they pull out these results, and how do they pull them out in such dramatic fashion? Jewelman will not be denied winner semifinals tonight. They're gonna keep on roaring, and man, Jewelman, I don't know if anybody's ever unmasked Jewelman to see their true identity IRL, but I wouldn't be surprised if they were Magnus Carlsen, Hikaru Nakamura. Okay, the speed at which they're able to dole out these clinical moves, and that end game is nuts. That's nuts right there from Jewelman. So GG's and super well played. Jewelman is going to be rising on up into our winner semifinals. They're going to be playing the winner of SmokeRodeo and Jazdero. And Byronic, you're ahead of that Legends bracket where legends are made, baby. Keep on keeping on. Thank you so much for coming through and beasting. And your night is not over. I hope we get to see you on stream again, Legends. So GG's and super well played thus far. Keep on beasting. And my goodness, whoa, we got Legend Rebellion. Rebellion 1991 is going to drop a sub. Thank you so much for this 9 months. Rebellion, you've taken your sub to term. Okay, 9 months of being a baby Bato Pop. Let's get a shout out to Rebellion 1991. For those of you guys that don't know, Rebellion 1991, okay, is someone that has donated. They literally have donated every single month available of Humble Choice. All those prizes that we have for our beginner tournaments, they all come from Rebellion 1991. Madrogo _ has thrown in a year's worth. Chris, Tuesday Night Mystery Chris has dropped in an extra double June 2025 month. And Rebellion 1995, when we say we got 42 slides, that's Rebellion's entire lifetime collection of Humble Choice. So everybody, please show Rebellion some love on a magical night like this. Rebellion, thank you so much for the sub and all the love. And thank you so much to Dre Day 901 for dropping the follow. Everybody who's dropping the follow, the sub love. I cannot say how much it means to us, Legends. Thank you so much. Let's we're taking a little bit of a breather right here while we see who's going to assemble on up for our semifinals. It is going to be, it looks like, we know we have Jewelman. Oh, it's Jewelman versus Jazdero is one, but we're gonna give Jewelman a little bit of a break. First, we're gonna get inMurphWeTrust versus tinibari. So we got a couple of legends assembled in his tinibari. Is that a Zatch Bell reference? Let me know. And we do like to keep the good luck to the legend Stacker Fork GLHF. Thank you so much, Stacker Fork. Were you playing in the bracket tonight? Were you playing in the bracket tonight? I know Dana unfortunately had the DQ, but I think, were you still here, Beaster Fork? Let us know. Cactus is gifting some sub to Nightmare Nova. Cactus meat, I know, is in the bracket tonight. Thank you so much, and keep on beasting, Legend. Let us know how you're doing. Cactus is in Legends round 4 waiting for an opponent, so shout out to Cactus. Heck yes. That's awesome. Shout out to Cactus Meat. So here we go. We got a little bit of announcements before we get these semifinals going. Like I said, we got plenty of time, Legends, plenty of time. Let's just catch our breath and again, take a moment to thank all the special people that are making this possible. Let's give a big thank you to OEG. Shout out to Texas Tibbers who just dropped the follow. You are dripping with me, show now, Legend. Thank you for being here. Shout out to all the legends who have assembled. We got a couple of codes to share with you. We got exclamation Matcherino.
Full
Metal
Alchemist.
A little punctuation right there. I like that timing.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Exclamation Matcherino. That'll take you to our Matcherino page where there are, to start, there were 100 free money coupon codes to claim to just give free money to the Trevor Project. 25 cents each one of them. Plus, you can donate right there straight to the Trevor Project. It's a 25-75 player charity split. Right now, we are at $286.40 for the Trevor Project and $95.96. We're at just about, we're about $380 total on the Matcherino. And if you would rather just donate directly to the Trevor Project, we got you covered, Legends. Tiltify. Do it right here on Tiltify, Legends. Do it right here. Do it right here, Legend. So there is the Tiltify. Altogether, we've raised over $5,000 for the Trevor Project. PRIDEfgc let us know earlier. So shout out to everybody super generously contributing to this. Again, shout out to Nachos that are pink with the $100 straight to the Matcherino. Chris with all of their beach episode winnings from last year. Over $40 was left. We had a 20-piece from Depressed Mets fan, from Dad Radish, from Non-Factor. PRIDEfgc dropped in 15. Jobius with 10. 13,000 Bees with 10. Chris with another 10. Snacker Fork with 10. My goodness, non-factor with that 20 bees. Wild Chocobo, Jack, 13,000 bees. I hate Mondays. Oh my goodness, thank you everybody for all these above and beyond contributions. And you know, Bato threw in that 100 as well. Thank you so much. So once again, it costs nothing, legends. It don't cost nothing. Go to Matcherino.com and you click claim code in the upper right. Maybe I'm gonna do a tutorial here for everybody real quick. Let me just do a tutorial real quick.
Yeah.
Let's show you guys how it happens. Let's show you guys how it happens here. Okay, you head over to Matcherino. That's the link, right? I'm gonna make it real easy, exclamation Matcherino, legends. And Stacker4, I'm so sorry that you were unable to join to play. I hope you're feeling good, and thank you so much for your support always in the bracket, you know, in the Matcherinos, in the chats, in the everything. All the support, Snacker4, it means the world to me so much. Thank you, Snacker4. Everybody get an 07 and some love for Snacker4. And there you go. I'm popping that Matcherino command. You click this link, it'll take you to this page. You're gonna click what's up here in the upper right. If you can see my cursor flashing. I wish let me make that cursor visible for you guys. We're making this so easy. Okay, the cursor is captured. Oh my gosh, what happened here? Oh my goodness, it went away. There we go. Okay, now you can see it. Here we go. Dattebato, it says up here, that's because I'm logged in. You're going to click login. You can click Twitch, log in with Twitch, log in with Discord. You don't need to make an account. Just log in with Discord, whatever you like. Over here, it says contribution codes. 50 codes left. We're halfway through all of them. You're going to click claim code right here. I'm waving my mouse so everybody can see it. Can you see it? Can you see it? Click claim code, and then it's going to give a free 25-cent contribution to the Pride pool. No strings attached, okay? So please get those contributions in. And next up on stream, we are gonna get tinibari and inMurphWeTrust. Okay, so inMurphWeTrust and tinibari we're gonna get for our first semifinal of the night. Let me just get these legends marked in our tournament stream helper and get them invited in here into the stream room. Let's see, tinibari and inMurphWeTrust. Let's reset the scores. We'll get this going. Non-factor, how the heck are you feeling?
I'm great, man. I see these donation totals just continue to add up, and I mean, it's just number one, motivational, but number two, just so awesome to see the community come together and do some good, because there is such a massive LGBT presence in the fighting game communities itself. So just massive shout out to PRIDEfgc for putting this entire thing together and trusting two goobers like us to run a show like this. But so far we haven't messed it up, so we're gonna keep on the luck going here. But I'm just so incredibly proud of every single person that's come to support, whether you played, you watched, you told a friend, you donated, anything that you contributed to such a great cause. And the Trevor Project in itself is such an amazing foundation. Just massive shout outs to you, and I'm so proud of every single one of you.
I couldn't have said it better myself, non-factor. It's a beautiful thing. Thank you so much, everybody. We got the invites out to inMurphWeTrust, who must be a Strive player because they got a different name on everything. And then we're gonna get tinibari, their opponent, incoming. These two legends are our semi-finalists here tonight, playing their guaranteed top 8, and now the winner of this one is going to actually enter guaranteed top 3, you know, in the hunt for a lion's share of this Pride pool that is ballooning right now. We get these invites sent. They are sent. And now let's see. Looks like we're going to get a little A.K.I and Chun-Li action incoming. Shout out to tinibari, you just dropped the follow. You're dripping with me show now, legend. Thank you so much for being here.
Right on. As the action continues too, I just see the Matcherino continue to go up. We're almost at $100 for the prize pool alone for the players that are now. Oh, actually, we just hit it, as I'm saying. Hit $101.24 for the prize pool, and over $300 raised for the Trevor Project itself. Thank you so much. I think that's Rated PG coming in with a $20, the 20-piece McNugget coming in, Bato. Massive shout outs to Rated PG for donating to the Matcherino.
Rated PG, you all-time beast. Thank you so much for putting us above the century mark on that awesome Pride pool for the players, and over $300 now going straight to the Trevor Project. What an insane event incoming here, legends. Oh my goodness, keep that love coming. And PG, thank you so much again for being here. Thank you to everybody who's here right now. We're letting the legends assemble on up whenever they are ready. Feel free to hop onto those onto the docket. We are ready in Spectation Station. We're ready, legend. We're ready. And like I said, the winner of this is going on to our winners finals match. Then we are going to see Jazdero and Jewelman to, you know, duke it out and see who's going to join them.
Yeah, just absolute legends here in our top 4 so far, trying to get to that winners finals. And just speaking of this match alone, Chun-Li and A.K.I, not a matchup we see too often. I'm gonna say it right now for the Street Fighter 6 players at home. But when things are all said and done this season, I really think that Chun-Li is gonna end up being a top 3 character. We'll see if tinibari can show it here, but do not sleep on Chun-Li. I'm warning everyone now.
Noted. Noted. I'll be first in line, on Factor. Don't downplay this chick. Do not. Let's see, can tinibari, they might be they're maybe like, oh, maybe I should pull the punch, maybe I should throw around here. No, give it your all, legend. We need to see what you beasts can do with these awesome characters.
Yes, sir. And a great back throw there. This is where A.K.I really starts to get the party started. They don't want their back to the wall. One of the characters with few escape routes. Really have to use that slide to get out of a bad situation, but just fighting well in the corner here, staying at a good distance, making sure there's no free jump outs.
That's right. Controlling it really well is Rabbit Maxer, a.k.a. inMurphWeTrust. Holding it down, and I think this green is, you know, not just for attracting mates, that's earned by their ranked prowess right now. They beasted with so many matches in the MR struggle. But hey, tinibari says, hey, I can do it with this one. This Silver Fox right here, Chun-Li taking round 1.
Exactly. They don't give out that 1800 MR for free right there, but also getting caught by the overhead. inMurphWeTrust keeping the offense going, got the purple online.
Go. Trying to bait something here. Really great patience by both players.
Yeah, we've just been kind of playing in this exact same position, opposite corner this time, but kind of the same thing we're seeing from the first round. Both players just jockeying for position there. Great little pickup from the side of a Murph.
Oh my goodness! tinibari bided their time waiting for that opening and snatched it, but Rabbit Maxer was ready themselves to win the cornerback. We're playing musical chairs now, non-factor.
Yeah, gotta be careful not to get hit on a confirmed level 3 on deck for both players as the drive gauge of Murph is just getting attacked here. Coming in with the snake kicks, finding a low, not converting into the level 3. They're just trading here.
Oh my goodness. Punish counter to take the drive away, and now tinibari is in a great position.
Yeah, Chun-Li can really abuse the burned out character real well as we see Murph just having to walk back, giving up all kinds of real estate right now. tinibari just waiting for one little whiff punish to come through so they can close out this round, but the drive gauge is starting to replenish here. Oh my goodness, what a confirm off the crouching medium kick. That's why we trust Murph. That's exactly why.
That is exactly why. My goodness, and that was premeditated, legends. That is a win condition. Work towards as we see the flash kick. Oh my god, the down input is going to be stuffed by Rabbit Maxing Murph.
Yeah, great news for tinibari. Wasn't a full punish there, but a great jump and just coming right in. They're going to cash out with the level 2 here. It's going to be a lot of corner carries. We take it to the skies.
Huge stuff. Look at that, fishing for the overhead after the raw drive rush, but tinibari still has the corner until Rabbit Max jumps out. Murph, where are we going?
Fishing for buttons here. Great confirm there from the side of tinibari. Does have the level 1 on deck. Oh, just caught him walking right back in.
Do with it. We got this standoff. We're doing a dance at mid-screen. Going for the OD approach like that to keep it our turn.
Yeah, both players just playing so patient so far. Like no one's really taking a risk. What an amazing time jump in there from tinibari as they're going to close out the first game. But it was so close there, Bato. I really think it could have been anyone's game at a certain point. It's just a few decisions away from going either way.
100%. That jump in was timed to perfection, yo. They see chain happen, they see jump in. What a way to close out. So tinibari with the game lead. One more will put them into top 3.
Great throw there, and see if Murph can start to get some offense going. Might have been looking for the drive rush off of that, just didn't time to cancel enough. A little bit of a crip walk there as they just come right on in. tinibari taking the most out of it as we're heading to the corner.
Oh my goodness. Standing still, and tinibari is able to close out that round. inMurphWeTrust, no!
I see how things continue to close out. Not sure if there might be some kind of issue here, but we do have Murph just standing still, taking this punishment here, Bato.
Oh no, it might be unfortunate if Murph had a little bit of a disconnection issue. That is going to be tinibari claiming the game, legends. It might have been a little bit unfortunate, and then Murph is gonna dip on out. They may have, you know, we're not sure what'll happen there, but that's gonna be tinibari's game. All things said and done, you know, it is unfortunate when it happens, but you know, that was a great game, well fought. You know, maybe there was a little bit of a disconnect, or maybe you know, we're not sure what happened, but tinibari is going to be advancing on up into our winners finals right here. GG's and super well played, and inMurphWeTrust, you still got it all to play for in that Legends bracket, so keep on keeping on, Legend. My goodness, what an awesome stuff. That was just our first semifinal. Can you believe we're gonna go back to the well on semifinal, like we always like to say so much. It's so nice we'll show it twice. We got another semifinal round of awesome Street Fighter here on the winner's side of the bracket. So incoming is going to be Jazdero and Jewelman. Double J action, all right, is about to assemble. So let us commence. Let's get them invited, and everybody give it up for tinibari. tinibari is guaranteed a portion of that prize pool, which has ballooned over $100 for the player, over $300 for charity. Shout out to tinibari. Jewelman is back, so now I just gotta get this invite for Jazz. Let me get Jazdero back in here, Legends, real quick.
Yeah, both of these players just so familiar with each other. I love watching them play as absolute titans here. It's gonna be interesting to see if Jazdero goes with JP or M Bison, because they are known for both characters, and I mean, they got more MR in my main with their second character, so Jazdero definitely not to be slept on.
I'll tell you who I bet they're gonna play. I think they're gonna bust out their secret character that they won last month's Bato City with. They are the defending champion of Bato City, and they pulled out a character we had never seen before last month, non-factor. So they could add another wrinkle to that little like Rubik's cube that you presented. It could be JP, it could be Bison, or it could be this mystery character. We don't know.
We'll see what's behind door number 3.
Yes, let's see. Jazdero. Oh my goodness. Let us commence.
Eminent Prof, I also agree with that sentiment.
We also agree.
We're letting the Fs fly, but it's not like these people don't deserve it, Bato. So
that's right.
We had a pin for JK. So can we get a pin for Elon? I can't say the word I want to say, but you know what I'm saying.
We definitely are happy to let those rock. If you guys remember, back in the day, in general, there is a CPE motto on Bato City: clean, positive entertainment. Clean, positive, you know, clean, you know, we like it to be so, you know, like we were saying, your Grammy, your Grampy could come in, nobody will get frightened by what they see on the screen or hear being said. Positive, we're gonna run into adversity, we overcome it together as legends in entertainment. We're always gonna have a smile on our face. If you remember back in the day when we did it for the beginning of Pride, we did it for Trans Day of Visibility. There's clips on the channel of it. The one time we drop F-bombs is for transphobes, for Elon Musk, for J.K. Rowling, for all the ne'er-do-wells, okay? We let it rock, okay? And then we don't give them we fill that jar up. We fill that jar up to say F transphobe. So if we can say any earmuffs, I'll say it once here, non-factor, if that's okay with you.
Let it rock.
Let it rock. All right, everybody get the clip ready, because Bato doesn't usually swear, but it's going to be here, and this is going to be one in the swear jar, a big one in the swear jar, okay? Fuck the transphobes, okay? Fuck the transphobes. Fuck J.K. Rowling. Fuck Elon Musk. Fuck them all, okay? Fuck them. That's it. All right, get them out of here. Get them out of here. All right, that's it. Hook, line, sinker. We're done. Now we're back to CPE, Legends. We're back to CPE. GTFO. All in acronyms.
This is a dickless, rizless bitch. 3 out of 10.
Max, I couldn't have said it better myself. Thank you, Maximilian. Okay, we're gonna move on over here. We're waiting for Jazdero to join us. I think. There we go. Nachos that are pink is adding the term F them.
There you go.
Yeah.
Before Jazdero logs in, I just want to say that everything that Bato said, I fully agree with. And anyone in chat also agrees, you know what I mean? Drop those F-bombs down below, because you normally don't let it rock in Bato, so get away with your one time. We go ahead and let them rock.
This is a special occasion. We need to let them know where we stand, Legends. Where we stand. I'm going to allow the word, what Bonehaver said. Automod, get on our team. We're gonna have to have a word with Automod. I'm gonna have to. Oh my goodness, Automod. We need to have a word after this one, but we're all getting on the same page. We're all doing great. The legends are assembling and having fun. We are beasting tonight with this special night in Bato City. Jewelman is on the docket, ready to go. Let me take a moment actually to put Jewelman in on our tournament stream helper. And their opponent is going to be Jazdero again. We don't know what character they're going to play. But someone that is so good, like you were alluding to, Non-Factor, how are they so good with so many characters? Yeah, and by so many, I mean, it could be just 2. It could be 2, it could be 3, it could be the whole roster. I think they're a beast. And it looks like they're stepping in.
Has arrived. They're locked in. It looks like we're going to be seeing JP so far. Coming in with the Dapper Man right now. I love the JP's little fit in this game. He is, as they say, he's serving.
He's serving. He is serving. He is serving. He's dripped to the gills. He's dripped to the gills for sure. And both players coming in really, really hardcore feeling themselves. This is going to be a hot matchup. Hot matchup between 2 legends. Jewelman versus Jazdero. Jay versus Jay. And no stranger to each other in these Bato City brackets. And West Coast Rumble brackets.
Exactly. Any bracket you can find online, these two have probably ran it against each other right here. So I'm sure they're either tired of it or they love playing against each other. Get that little competitive edge on each one of them.
That's right. That's right. And we were alluding to 2 invitational legends right here, just honored members of our community who made it. So thank you so much for being able to make it here tonight. Jazdero, I think, fishing for a little something sneaky with that ghosty, maybe a snaggy, but they land that snag eventually. Stay in the corner though.
We're getting mixed up with the departure as well too. This one thing about JP is when they're low on life, they can get a little squirrely and they get really hard to get your hands on here. But oh, I was gonna say Jewelman just sitting back, not whiffing anything. But as I spoke, Jazdero whacks him with the cane.
Goodness, and just like that, Jazdero has made this really close, but the perfect parry is gonna freeze everybody's screen, and oh no, including mine. Why? It says an error occurred with spectating. Did you get kicked out too, Non-Factor, or no? I think we all got backed out.
I think the match just died there.
Okay. CFN, please, legends. If unfortunately, I think it was round 1, so there's no restore battle. Jewelman's gonna try and just come on back. I'll give Jewelman a fresh invite as well. CFN, come on. Yeah, there we go. Byronic, we can let an FCFN rock. let me get Jewelman back in here. Just get them the invite for whenever they're ready. It looks like they may have had to step offline, so hopefully they're okay. We can always, catch our breath here while we take a moment. But here, while we're waiting for Jewelman to get back in here, it's okay, legends. A little bit of a blip in our awesome charity bash. While we're waiting here, I just want to say a big shout out again to OEG, PRIDEfgc, everybody on the team who has really made PRIDEfgc an awesome annual event in support of the Trevor Project every freaking year. So many games, so many different organizations coming together, and we're blessed to have the opportunity to bring you Street Fighter 6 this year. Remember, there is a Matcherino page with a bunch of free money codes that you can claim to just donate a quarter straight to the Trevor Project that don't cost nobody nothing, on top of everybody's above and beyond contributions. It's 25-75 player charity split, and if you want to donate directly to the Trevor Project, Tiltify right here. Hit that dono link up, and if you're participating in that Pride scavenger hunt, we got the exclamation hunt and a QR code here with the code right there you can plug in. Jewelman, what happened? Is everything okay? Did CFN take you for a loop? How's it going, Jewelman? That was so unfortunate. Oh my goodness. We can run that back. We can run that one all the way back.
Hopefully in the next patch notes there's one big header on it that says we fix CFN, guys.
Yeah.
We did it.
Oh my goodness, and we'll get back in here, legends. Jewelman able to make it. Thank you so much, everybody, for being a good sport. We are going to get this match underway. This is one we've been salivating for.
Yeah, when you see these two players in an online bracket, they're probably going to cross paths at some point. And it's just absolute fireworks every single time that we see them. And winner of this one is going to be going over to winners finals, getting themselves that top 3 spot and a chance for the lion's share of the pride pool that we have here. Checking things over on the legend side of the bracket, I see PG-rated and Bobby Fresh going at it. CreakyAxe and the legend Loudest Mute currently doing battle. Cactus Meat following the SmokeRodeo, and they're going to be waiting on the winner of Bionic Zero and HRT Newport. So there's a lot of good Street Fighter left to be played here, Bato.
100%. So many legends left in this stacked bracket, and the cream is rising to the top. 2 beasts right here, able to get this battle restored and up and running. Here we go. Butt Slam meets JP for the first time tonight after the disappearance. But we are back, legends. Look at this, the 2 palms. And something about Honda I'd never noticed before. Not fact that they love giving out high fives with 1 hand, with 2 hands, with every hand.
Oh yeah, they're definitely a team player. Always supportive of their friends, throwing out high fives.
Oh my goodness. Honda is at the soccer game. doling out a couple of good games. Whoa, the perfect parry, but no, the throw attempt red. Jazdero covered everything so well with their ghosties. That's what the level 2 was made for.
Yeah, it's one thing about Jazdero, they are going to have those setups there. I was completely masterful. I haven't seen that one yet for a little bit of a throw bait, and Jazdero showing us some tricks here on the PRIDEfgc event. Busting out all the stops right now as jewelman finds himself in a bad spot.
Chasing him down, and there is Jazdero again running rampant, gets the wall bounce, so we're going to pour it on. Oh, a little imperfect parry.
Yeah, it's the trickier part now is you're not able just to time things. You have to make sure if you're going low or high now, Legend. So right there, just guessing a little bit wrong, though. The imperfect parry doesn't give you any frame advantage. But speaking of advantages, Jazdero going to be up 1-0 here with an advantage match on jewelman as we head into game number 2.
Making a meal of avoiding the headbutt right there. You know, you stop on a dime now right under the jump. So I think that was a Season 2 change. Jazdero really making it work for them. Oh, we got commandos!
Yeah, jewelman always busts out when you least suspect it. Almost at equal health here. Runs in. They tried to jump over the level 1, but not working out for them. Gotta watch out for the portal as they just come right in as the spike comes.
Drive reversal red and punished with authority. Another command grab comes out for jewelman, and now amnesia. Too slow to punish it, unfortunately.
A little late on the anti-air there is jewelman, but Jazdero's still in a bad spot. Just one confirm away from death here. The DI comes in. They react to it. Just enough health off of the vibe check. And Jazdero, like a thief in the night, is going to take that round away from jewelman.
What a closeout from Jazz that puts them on set point here, Legends. Oh, big punish counter from jewelman now. There's
So
the
that level 3 but gets caught with the amnesia there. All Jazdero as they get the juggle, keeping it going.
huge OD headbutt to escape a dangerous situation.
Yeah, jewelman just taking to the skies a lot here. Jazdero hasn't been too on point with the headbutt, just kicking the shins here, acting like a bully in middle school.
Seriously, JP's gonna have to cut that gum out of their hair later when they get home. But not for this level 2. Again, the wombos from the level 2 from Jazdero have been so adept.
Yeah, snuck in a DI in the middle of that combo as well to attack the drive gates of jewelman. It's a very good tool that JP has when that level 2 gets working. The imperfect parry, but no answer off of it. But the big chop hit him with the what are those as they finish things off with the sumo stance. 1 round apiece now.
What a drive rush in after the fact. Nicely done by jewelman. Can we get some more Street Fighter right now? We want to see MSF.
Jewelman once again just kicking those shins, stomping all over the loafers of JP right there. Level 3 on deck, getting themselves some corner carry a with DI, and Jazdero's gonna make the most of it.
Oh my goodness, winning the position, winning everything. Nice parries by jewelman. They stomach that scenario really well until they get perfect parry for perfect parry. We're going Riz for Riz, done factor.
Yeah, straight out of a game trailer, the perfect parry matching each other twice. Back throw here for Jazdero, but that loaded gun is still on the side of jewelman. Another level 2. Can they handle the mix? A great call with the drive reversal, Bato.
That's super well played by jewelman. Dispels every single ghostable. A little more Chunka will do the deed for jewelman. Can they find it? Oh, so close.
Yeah, gets caught with the second portal on that one. Gotta watch out for the second one as the spikes continue to come. Almost equal on health here. A dead even strat. They're gonna pull out the super in the middle of the spike. What a reaction from jewelman as we're gonna tie things up 1 game apiece.
Jewelman, I think you dropped something. My jaw. What a way. What a way. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that was an absolutely sick call out there from jewelman. I love the option as they continue to walk Jazdero down to the corner here. Gets the tech and a reaction to the vibe check. They're completely on point, Bato. What does Jazdero have in his bag of tricks this time?
Everybody hold your breath right now. Jewelman holding it down in the corner versus Jazz. Oh, the punish counter incoming. Jazdero gonna let it lie.
That's a great anti. They're trying to reset off of the ghost. Jumping back, gets the full conversion off of the cane. That disjointed hitbox just sticks out so far. And Jazdero now on match point, trying to punch their ticket over to winners finals.
Ooh! OD butt slam. Into more butt slam. Into the grab. Catches the parry attempt.
Oh, trying to come in throwing gang signs at him, but a great check there from Jazdero. Backing him off with the dismissal there, and that disjointed hitbox showing its face once again.
Jazdero's hit the checkbox every single time. It's so nice, but look at this from Jewelman going for the stompa. They get amnesia'd. Will stomach a throw here.
The critical art online. You got to be careful with the decisions here from Jewelman. He looks for the butt slam. That's a double spike into the critical art. Not going to be enough to kill, but oh my goodness, Jewelman is in a tough situation.
It's a world of hurt. Can Jewelman overcome it? They have the reaction, and Jewelman finds a way. Look at it. No meter necessary. Now Jewelman's got full CA headed into the final round.
Jewelman might have to change his name to Magic Man because he continues to pull rabbits out of the hat. The level 3 on deck looking for the floater there. Jazdero has got to play perfect defense here. The neutral has to be on point.
Can't give up too many of those. Look at that, saluting the sun in the face of a tear right there. Nice call from Jewelman.
The late headbutt there to get around the dismissal. Here comes Jazdero off of it. He finds the Micross floater. Might go into the level 3 here just to save the drive gaze. Gets the juggle. We're going to look for some Oki. Excuse me, I forgot about the bounce. That buff is so clutch for Honda as the level 3 comes out. And look at all of this damage on the board for Jewelman.
That health bar is looking wavy. It's waving goodbye right now. Who's going to be able to close? No, Jewelman burns themselves out. This could get abusive now. Jazdero's going to pop the level 2. Jump out by Jewelman.
He jumps out of it. That's such a great call, but the butt slam, the GameStop trade works out for Jazdero as they're going to be going into winners finals. As advertised, Bato, complete fireworks.
What a stream match. What a stream set. Everybody give it up for Jewelman, and everybody give it up for Jazdero. GG's and super well played, legends. My goodness, that one always lives up to the hype. Always lives up to the hype. My goodness. GG's and super well played. Good stuff. That's so unfortunate, Jewelman. The CFN one. Man, you're head of that Legends bracket where legends are made, and we know that's where the real champions are crowned, Jewelman. So you're still alive here, legend. Keep on beasting. Keep on beasting. You are headed. You are going to be playing the winner of Bobby Fresh and CreakyAxe. So GLHF. Shout out to Bobby Fresh. Bobby Fresh and their Manon have actually got the 2-1 victory over PRIDEfgc and brought their Manon to play CreakyAxe in this top 8 bout. My goodness, non-factor. Elsewhere, we got Byronic 0 and SmokeRodeo going toe-to-toe in the Legends bracket. They're going to be, the winner of that's going to be playing inMurphWeTrust. So great stuff all around from these beasts. It's an incredible tournament thus far, and man, I couldn't ask for more. Pride Bato City, the legends are all coming out.
Yeah, one of the best parts about this tournament, there's so much character diversity. I mean, we've seen some Manon, we've seen some JP, seen some Kimberly, some Bison showing their face. So it's nice just to see things mixed up as the meta continues to develop in this game as we are heading into I guess you could call it season 3 after the last patch, but I mean, I'll never get tired of watching Street Fighter 6. This game is so amazing to watch and cast for, and these players just continue to bring the hype action for Bato City, and then also just for the Pride event. Such a great cause. Reminder though that there are still pulling it up 47 codes left to go before we claim them all. So smash that Matcherino command, share it to everybody, hit up your teacher from high school and be like, hey man, you got a second? Follow this link. Share it around everywhere you can. Let it spread like wildfire as we continue to build up, number 1, this prize pool, but number 2, and most importantly, that Trevor Project donation fund. I'm looking at the Tiltify right now at $4,800 or $4,850.69. Nice. And on top of the Bato, we're well over $5,000 raised for the Trevor Project, which, I mean, out of all the projects in the world, one of my absolute favorites. Might be top 2 when they're not number 2.
They're not 2 at all. I'm going to do us a favor, and thanks to everybody's crazy support, we're going to make sure we get all of top 6 on stream right here. We're going to get the Legends quarterfinals up, coming to you next, whichever one of those matches is ready. Let me just ping the Legends right here. Let's see, the Street Fighter TOs over here. Let me make sure I'm in the right chat. We got so many windows open. I feel like I'm hacking into a mainframe. All these tabs and windows, 2 screens. About to just clack on the keyboard and say I'm in afterwards. There we go. and we'll give Jazdero and tinibari a little bit of a break right now. And so we're going to be either seeing inMurphWeTrust versus SmokeRodeo and Byronic, or we're going to be seeing Jewelman versus Bobby Fresh and CreakyAxe. One of those. The rest of the bracket will be played on stream. If you're not playing right now, you're on stream, legends. So Bobby Fresh and CreakyAxe, SmokeRodeo and Byronic, those are the last non-streamables, and then we will pick up the show from there. We are gonna just take a moment here to once again plug everything we can right now. We gotta say all those chains help Bobby build up the strength to carry them medals. That's right. Bobby Fresh always puts on a chain, and whenever there's a PKO in Bato City, so I know they got a couple of chains here. Let me pop that exclamation Matcherino one more time. It is pinned. Make sure everybody, with so many codes left to claim non-factor, send them to everybody you can. If you haven't claimed a code, 47 codes left. Anybody, we did the tutorial earlier on stream. Elbow, if you haven't claimed a code, please claim a code. It's free money for the Trevor Project. Thank you so much for being here, Elbow. Claiming that awesome channel points redeem as well. The Matcherino prize pool is split 25-75 player and charity, and then we got the Tiltify link if you want to donate directly to the Trevor Project right there. So please hit it up. And non-factor, I got a story for everyone. I think some of the Bato I think that some of the Bato legends will know this. Let me just sorry, but I have a funny story while we get our we're gonna get Byronic and Murph first. Let me just let them know. Okay, so Byronic and Murph, we're gonna send you some invites to come on back to this custom room. No strangers to the stream room thus far. How deep we're in the bracket. We are gonna get a newcomer in CreakyAxe next. After that, we're gonna get CreakyAxe versus Jewelman for a newcomer to the stream. CreakyAxe was able to get the 2-1 over Bobby Fresh, but I know it was hard fought. Shout out to Bobby Fresh. Oh yeah, take your time, Byronic. Take your time. That's okay. You both just played. We'll get you up first whenever you're feeling ready. We got plenty more to talk about. Byronic, take your time. Just let us know whenever you're feeling ready. Let me get an invite out to Murph first and tell a story while I'm at it. So, non-factor, let me tell you how seriously I take the Matcherino codes, because I don't ask the legends to, you know, I don't say share these with everybody you can, and it's not like I don't do the same, right? You know, we talk about send it to your grandma, send it to your neighbor, send it to coworkers, send it to everybody in your circle and outside your circle. So, around Christmas last year, I got an email from someone that I used to date saying that they were thinking about me, right? And it's a pretty tough email to read, but I read it for chat, and I said, we're not going to respond to this, but we're just going to let it lie. And when there's a special event like this, we're going to reply to it, right? So what I did is I just said, hey, thanks for the email. Nice hearing from you. I'm actually running a special charity event for the Trevor Project. I'd super appreciate it if you could claim a code right here. And that's what I replied back. So if I can do that, everybody in chat can send one text message to a friend. If I can send it to someone that I used to date, if I can do that, yeah, we can all send it to one person, because right now 50 codes are claimed. If everybody who's already claimed a code gets one more person to claim a code, all the codes are gone. So if I can do that, legends, we can do this, please, right? We can do this. So let's that is my words of encouragement for everybody. That's a true story. If we need the Carfax, I'm happy to provide, but I have to do some censoring because I don't want to dox that person. But either way, non-factor, we put our money where our mouth is. You know that. You know that.
You know what's funny? I always would make the joke whenever I'm in Bato City. I'm like, oh yeah, share it to so and so. Send it to your ex and tell her. The fact that you actually did the joke, committing to the bit is one of my favorite things.
That's it.
You gotta understand that. I love committing to the bit, and the fact that you actually fully committed to the bit, that has got to be one of the coolest things I've ever heard in my entire life. Like you said to chat, there's no more excuses at that point.
There's nothing.
That person is looking at their email, probably very, very confused. Hopefully, they went ahead and followed the link and claimed the code. Yeah. Probably very, very confused.
I think there is a bit of confusion. I'm not going to be following up unless they follow up with me. Maybe if they said, how do I do it? I'd be like, well, I'm in for, what do they say? I'm in for a pound, in for this, I'm in for a pound, in for, however the saying goes. But yeah, I haven't seen them claim the code yet unless they're in disguise. But I will keep everybody posted. That's right. We're committed. We're committed here.
Yeah, we're gonna be on X Watch for the rest of the
X
stream.
Watch. And I challenge everybody to do the same. If you message your ex and you can provide some kind of proof, I will give you a humble game. How about that? How about that? I will give you a humble game. Does that sound good for everyone?
Man, I'm about to go through my contacts real quick. Hold on.
Legends quarterfinals is right here. Top 6 in Bato City is going to get started. Byronic versus inMurphWeTrust. This is the Legends bracket gauntlet. So looks like we're just taking a moment. Oh, looks like they left the... Is Rabbit Maxer okay, A.K.I. Murph? That's Bradley Cooper, right? What does Bradley Cooper say? Don't let me leave, Murph. Make me stay, Murph. Come on. Make me stay, Murph. Give a code to Fred Sanford and Elizabeth Elbow. Don't forget Lamont, the other boy in the band, okay? And shout out to Tinky Senpai, one of the most beastly Ryus in the game. Tinky, we missed you in tonight's bracket. Where the heck are you, legend? Tinky, how the heck are you feeling tonight? Thank you so much for coming through. We got Murph versus Byronic 0 here, assembled on up. Who's gonna win this one?
Yeah, things are starting to get dangerous here. Winner of this one's going to move on, and loser of it's going to be out of the tournament here. Great little whip punish off of the elbow drop there from Murph. Heading back to neutral now.
Let's see. Shimmy City dealing with the poison, drive rushing in with authority. I like that patience. Byronic created a great situation right there, just wasn't ready to anti-air, and now Murph has won the corner back.
Jumping in there. I love the save jump option there. Caught a meaty button. Dropped the combo, though. Coming right back at it. Punishing the drive reversal is Murph. What do you say about leaving food on your plate, Bato?
I say it's okay to leave food on the plate, leave food on the table, as long as you come back for seconds, legend. That's just what Murph did.
Go.
Very nicely closed out. Takes round 1. Oh, once again.
Another punish drive reversal as Byronic's purple, so that's going to cash out some big time damage. We're going to set him right back in, looking like Grimace from the old McDonald's commercials. Should be able to go into the level 3 here. What a conversion from Murph. Oh, the drop. But we pick it right back up.
It's a PKO, throwing the drive impact right there. And like you said, non-factor, I think Murph is going to be handing out VHSs at the drive-thru window next time. They got the Hamburglar Grimace, everybody ready for you. No toys here. Non-factor's only one that dropped toys on the Street Fighter screen. Little Blanca-chan.
All right, Byronic 0 just completely running the game plan here. Gets the elbow drop, a whip, but they're going to get a punish off of the drive reversal.
Oh,
Even Murph a taste of their own medicines. They keep it going off of the light confirm. 7 golden letters right back at you.
Bobby, how's your neck doing? All the change you've had to throw on tonight. Top 8 legend, Bobby Fresh. Byronic 0 with authority puts a punctuation, and that's just a comma. We're getting started here in game 2. Can they close this out and even up the set?
Great call on the elbow drop there. Caught Murph grabbing.
Ooh, getting snagged and thrown into the corner, and Byronic is purple once again. They evaporated real quick with this strike. Are we going for level 3? Oh no, we're just getting crafty. It's a paint can setup from downtown. Non-factor, I've not seen nothing like this. We don't even need level 3. Byronic putting the pieces together and tying it up.
Listen, Bato, all right. I didn't finish college right there, so I'm not advanced with that level of math there, but that was an absolute masterful calculation to go for a paint can reset in neutral from Byronic 0. Absolute mad scientist.
Seriously, we're gonna give you some homework. You have to go and read Don John Byronic's book on how they calculated that one. That's incredible stuff from Lord Byron.
See out the buttons there, just looking like some can dancers trading the standing medium kicks.
Seriously?
As Byronic Gyro comes in with the OD Azuna drop, looking for oh, excuse me, the action getting so hot I'm choking here. Looking for another pin can setup as Byronic.
They're fishing, they want it bad. Oh my goodness, great defense right here. Perped up, but they're dealing with the poison effectively, and Aki is burnt out. Tell Broski, be careful right now. Aki is burnt. And we're going into the super. No, it's an unfortunate drop.
Yeah, it looks like they put the input in twice. They got a kick in the middle of it, but they're going to go ahead and find themselves a grab.
Yeah.
The saving grace once again for Byronic 0. Looking to be on match point here, Bato.
This is it. Byronic 0 could assemble on up into top 4 with a W. Is Rabbit Max going to give us some MSF? Or is Byronic gonna keep on beasting? They gotta build this meter up back up. Look at the paint can setup once more. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. What's going on? No, Rabbit Max left the room. Oh no. Murph, are you okay? I think we're gonna have to just give that one to Byronic. Rabbit Max did, I think, disconnect themselves earlier in the night. And we are a little bit delayed. I feel like that's just Byronic. Unless we can restore the battle. We do have restore battle feature if Murph is around. If Murph is around and wants to play that out, but I feel like they did give up on a match in winners bracket earlier, so we'll just need to hear. Speak now or forever hold your peace, Murph.
I mean, we've all been there playing against Kimberly, so if Murph decided to go ahead and bow out, I don't think any of us will blame him. I was just on Twitter complaining about Kimberly the other day, and Bionic Zero decided to troll me about it, so here he goes putting proof in the pudding.
It looks like they said GG's. They had a little bit of computer trouble, so they did have trouble in that earlier match, which was unfortunate. They had to give up on, and they unfortunately had to give up here. Due to some technical difficulties, but Byronic was in pole position to move on. So if we could get those scores reported, Byronic and Murph, everybody, shout out to Murph. Murph, thank you so much for coming through to compete for an awesome cause. Top 5 here in Bato City, and Byronic here with their first ever top 4 finish. And we're still rolling. They could be getting top 3. Their first ever top 4 in a Bato City Open. So shout out to Byronic Zero. Byronic Zero, you'll be playing a first to 2 in just a moment. We are going to get CreakyAxe. Jewelman is already assembled up. Let me get CreakyAxe in here for their first ever stream match. See, let's see
first. I feel like every single time I'm on Bato, it's a first for somebody. So let's see if some more history is made tonight. Or see if Bionic Zero can keep the run going, or if any of these other legends are gonna have something to say about it as things are winding down. That Matcherino is still live, y'all. We had a code claim. There is gonna be 46 left, so use that Matcherino command down below and claim those codes. Share them around for those who just joined us. Mr. dattebato just shared the code, the Matcherino link to his ex through a Gmail. So there's definitely no excuse to go out there and claim some codes.
There's no excuse.
I want to see that Matcherino reach the tippy top that we can get it to.
Let's get it up there, Legends. Let's get it up there. Keep it moving, Legends. Keep it moving. Let's get these beasts assembled, and here we go. 2 Legends have assembled right here for Legends quarterfinals. Jewelman versus CreakyAxe. Whenever you 2 want to step on up to our slot 1, we are ready for you. Just hop on and feel ready to duke it out. Good luck, have fun to you, and everybody, please, a warm welcome and good luck, have fun to CreakyAxe, their first stream match of the night.
I didn't see who is CreakyAxe locked in as. Oh, we're gonna see some Marisa on stream. First time we're gonna be seeing her tonight, and I don't know what is going on or what's in the water, but recently when I've been playing ranked, it's just like Marisa after Marisa after Marisa. So people are more interested in having fun and throwing some big punches than being interested in tier lists. So let's see if CreakyAxe can show us something here. Rocking that ultimate master, so they're a ranked demon themselves.
Certainly. And a couple of beasts right here. 2 beasts. Marisa, I think, got a couple of great, welcome adjustments for the Marisa faithful. So let's see if CreakyAxe is able to make use of those over here in this beastly matchup. Jewelman versus CreakyAxe. These are big, a lot of high fives being thrown. A lot of hearty smacks are about to be doled out. And once again, drive reversal punished with the command grab by Jewelman.
Yeah, a little low on drive gauge early for CreakyAxe. Slowly getting it back here, trying to use that Gladius to try to bait something out there, using it as an anti-air, but gets caught with the jump in from Jewelman. We're gonna head all the way coast to coast here.
Oh my goodness. Saluting the sun, getting buffed, and then going for throw. Checks drive rush, and now Jewelman could close. It's a PKO for Jewelman.
Now we're playing some footsies out here. Honda definitely isn't just headbutt when Jewelman plays, just absolutely pulling out the funky movement.
Certainly. Jewelman has backed us over to the corner. Gladius is going to be respected. And look at that, the stomp to bait out the approach. Perfect parry, though, from CreakyAxe. First blood on their end. And look at that. Even after the perfect parry, getting some juicy damage on the table.
Yeah, coming in after that safe jump setup. And we're going to go back coast to coast, giving Jewelman a taste their own medicine, but a big whip punish on the chop there. No conversion off of it. CreakyAxe right now finding some life, looking for the stomp, but Jewelman shuts it down.
Oh my goodness, this charge Gladius is going to be countered with a level 3. Jewelman like, come on. I invented the dog ate my homework. They see it coming and let it rip. Jewelman takes game 1.
Jewelman might have slammed a couple of Red Bulls before we got to the action. That's the second time we've seen them react with a super in the middle of a normal. Absolutely masterful from the side of Jewelman, and that's the reason why they are the legend they are. But we'll see here if CreakyAxe can make some magic happen as Jewelman is up 1 game now.
Look at that, the OD headbutt just to keep CreakyAxe cornered. Ah, my goodness, all these counter-hitting headbutts just feeding families for Jewelman. And this punish counter is going to be devastating. Seals the deal. Jewelman's on set point.
Yeah, just completely optimal there. Just CreakyAxe really didn't have a chance to fight back that entire round. Trying to come in with the Superman early and take some real estate early. But the OD butt slam showing his face here.
Butt slam showing his butt is what more like it as it just keeps on coming. It's the gift that keeps on giving. CreakyAxe trying to parry and protect their drive gauge. Nail the punish counter here.
Oh, gotta make something happen here, but the perfect parry lands from Jewelman. They do have that level 3 in the pocket. See if they choose to burn it. They're gonna spend it all here. It is gonna scale heavy off of the perfect parry, but I think this is gonna be enough to close things out, Bato.
I think this is the kill. We got high fives all around. And that's the KO Legends. Jewelman, just like that, has risen on up in the top 4 in our open bracket tonight. GG's and super, super well played. Everybody give it up for Jewelman and give it up for CreakyAxe for an awesome, awesome match fought. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. So Jewelman and Byronic are in top 4, and we're gonna give you 2 a break. We gotta get winners finals first before that, but congratulations on assembling up thus far. Everybody give it up for Jewelman, give a big, big hand for Jewelman, and give a big, big hand for CreakyAxe. CreakyAxe saluting the sun right here. They locked up a spot in top 5 with that Marisa, that awesome, awesome gladiator legend, bringing the pain and putting the pain in pancreation. So shout out to CreakyAxe legend. My goodness, CreakyAxe, thank you so much for coming through and supporting an awesome cause, an awesome, awesome, awesome cause. We love you guys, legends, and thank you everybody for being here. I love you, I love you, I love you. And we gotta get winners finals in next up. So before anything gets crazy, I'm gonna go ahead and change these room settings to be a 1st to 3, because this is gonna be our first 1st to 3 of the night. You know, so we're gonna get Jazdero and tinibari invited back to the room. Let me just throw out a couple of invites real quick, and while we're getting those invites, I'm gonna pop 2 commands that I've been popping all night.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Please, everybody,
Full Metal Alchemist.
donate to the Matcherino. It's the player charity split over there. If you want to donate directly to the Trevor Project, do it on Tiltify right there. We have 45 codes left to claim. Please claim a code for the Trevor Project. I see Dylan, get ready for a clip for Kel of the Sea. I see Dylan's, A.K.I. Krebs, one of our moderators, current significant other. It's not an ex, it's a current significant other claiming a code. So I invite you and Kel of the Sea to both tell an ex, someone that you used to date, about Matcherino, and then you guys can hash it out later tonight about what went down. But I want to say a big, big thank you to everybody as well, going above and beyond, claiming Rated Peej again, Eminent Prof dropping a 5er in, Chillmonger with the 10. Thank you so much, Chillmonger, for the generosity and claiming an extra code. Thank you so much, legend. Thank you so much for all the code claimers. Let's keep on claiming the codes. 42 codes left. Kai 10 got a code claimed. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. And let me get these codes. Speaking of codes, I got user codes to invite to this stream room. Jazdero, we got you, legend. We got you, Jazdero. Let me invite you. It's gonna be Jazdero versus tinibari. This is going to decide who's going to be guaranteed, the difference between guaranteed top 3 and guaranteed top 2 right here. So Jazdero, we got the invite out, and we need Tiny. Tiny. Yes, we got you. We got you, legend. Here we go. Searching for these codes.
Playing so on point this time. I'm looking at tinibari's run here, going through Murph, going through PG-rated. Just completely making a run, and Jazdero also going through SmokeRodeo and Jewelman, so they definitely earned their spot here, Bato.
Yeah, my goodness, and shout out to all the legends who have participated and given these beasts a run for their money. We saw Malice giving Jazdero the 2-1, very, very close to writing a different story in the quarterfinal. Shout out to Malice, and my goodness, thank you to everybody who came through. This is awesome. Just display from all the legends who have assembled. The Star GG tells the story, Legend. If you want to hit exclamation bracket, you can see the warpath that all these beasts are on, running the Legends Gauntlet. My goodness, my goodness. So, shout out to all the Legends right here. And it looks like Jazdero and Tiny, they will be on their way. Let me get they're both invited, and they're both hanging on some mascot characters. Some mascot characters for this game, turning into like this game. So tinibari and Jazdero are invited. I'm just gonna let the mods know. Looks like they're both in a ranked match. They need to come through after that ranked match, and we'll get it going. We'll get a 1st to 3 going. Looks like someone just joined us. I heard the button. Yeah. I heard the jingle.
Tinibari.
Tiny, thank you for joining us.
Hopefully they won the ranked match. Hey, shout out Eminent Prof. You know, I mean, I did win. Bato City of the Wolves last night. You know, I was doing some gaming.
That's right.
I'm finally a Bato champion.
Shout out to Non-Factor. That's right. Bato City champion right there. Everybody give it up for Non-Factor, who won our City of the Wolves beginner bracket. And you know what? Maybe after this one, we'll go into a little bit about Bato City. We'll talk about what exactly Non-Factor did win. Shout out to Non-Factor, and shout out to all the Legends. We are ready for you two. Whenever you are ready, feel free to assemble on up. Let me reset this score real quick. Reset the score, and it looks like Jazdero's got another new character.
Yeah, is this the mystery character you were talking about just a couple hours ago?
This is. So we saw them day one. They looked like Non-Factor, no exaggeration, they looked like the Char in last month's Open Bato City, running ran whole combo breaker with Mai, and then they could have busted out Ed, they could have busted out, in Jazdero's case, JP or Bison at the end, just to switch things up. But they did it all with Mai last month, and it was pretty incredible. So for the first time, we're going to see Jazdero's Mai on stream tonight. Whenever Tiny's ready to hop onto this slot next to them, we are ready for you. Tiny says 1 sec. Go ahead and take your time. We'll be in Spectation Station awaiting. And shout out to Rose Gradient. Rose, thank you so much for joining us, aka Mr. Pink. How the heck are you? The tournament has been incredible thus far. Rose Gradient, we have over $112 raised for the players tonight, and we have $336 raised for the Trevor Project. Rose Gradient, if you haven't yet already, please claim a free money code on the Matcherino and share it with everyone you can. Everyone you can, please. And if you'd like to donate directly to the Trevor Project, the Matcherino is split between Trevor Project and the players, $25.75. Tiltify goes directly to the Trevor Project. So contribute however you feel comfortable. On Matcherino, there are free money codes that don't cost anybody anything. And all you have to do is claim a code, and it's free money for the charity. So please do that on the Matcherino for YouTube. Everybody watching us on YouTube, I'll get that chat command in here. There's exclamation YouTube. All the Legends watching us on YouTube. That's all in the video description below. And just a shout out to Mokuba and all the Legends that make this possible. You know, we have this multi-stream set up. Please check out the YouTube video. Mokuba will be going through and timestamping this whole special event afterwards, so that way we can go back, watch our matchups, a friend's matchups, any matchups you want to study or just relive. And the like, comment, subscribe means the world to us. So please check out the YouTube channel for more ways to support the Trevor Project, all in the description. And Rose Gradient dropped a big 20 piece. Rose Gradient, thank you so much for the generosity, Legend. My goodness, Rose Gradient with 20 buckaroos and a code claim. Thank you so much, Legend. Above and beyond the Call of Duty. Thank you so much to Mr. Pink, and thank you to Mokuba, thank you to Nachos, thank you to Krebs for offering their night tonight to make this event run smoothly. We're gonna keep on keeping on, keep on beasting, Legends.
All right, well, it looks like both players are locked and loaded. We're going to get the CVS2 lore match here between Mai and Chun-Li. Jazdero rocking that very amazing Mai costume 3. Definitely love to see that one. But Mai right now, I mean, there were some changes on the way that her OD fans work. There's no more proximity block or anything, but it's still such a hard thing to deal with the neutral here. So we'll see if tinibari has any answer for it that we haven't seen yet.
That is one thing we're going to have to look out for. And speaking of looking out for, if you are a tier 1 sub on the Twitch channel, you can get the Non-Factor eye tracker for this whole set, you know, when Mai wears this costume. So if you are subbed on Twitch, to keep Non-Factor honest, but we shall see how we are going to call this one. Jazdero getting a lot of mileage out of the fans early, but that has to drive reversal to just keep Tiny away.
Drive rush in here. Mai just has such great corner carries. tinibari finds himself in a bad spot, gets the punish counter, but no combo off of it.
Unfortunate for them, just stands up, searching for more. OD fans, it's unbelievable the mileage you can get out of that move. Shimmy City from Jazdero nails the punish counter throw. That'll win. Wow, not factor.
Yeah, just big time damage off of that. And right now it just seems like Jazdero just has complete control of neutral here. A great whiff punish there from the side of him. Whiffs a button there. tinibari finds a little light confirm. Perfect parry in response. Jazdero minding his P's and Q's.
Nicely done. Jazdero going for the thrower. Tossing Tiny into the corner. And we got more where this came from. tinibari digging their way out, but challenged every time.
Jazdero kind of near the corner here. See if tinibari can come in with that OD fan once again to steal the real estate. Back throw on top of that.
Jazdero sneaks in the DP to challenge the projectile.
Walks themselves into the corner there. Gets themselves a whip punish. Looking low off of the drive rush. Not needing to spend any super. Jazdero looking absolutely masterful on yet another character in that toolbox. But remember, folks at home, it is a first to 3, so tinibari does have a lot of opportunities here to turn the tide.
Right, we have all the time in the world. Take this one for data, take that one for data. The DP came out from Jazdero, but tinibari holding the space. I'm very impressed by how tinibari holds corners right here. They don't give up much real estate at all. They space themselves pretty effectively. Jazdero's just been so adept at challenging them.
Yeah, I like the idea there too to go for the Tensho kicks from tinibari. Not looking for the anti-air there. Presses a button. Jazdero slowly getting walked down here, but it's one thing that OD fan I was just about to say, it can turn the tide immediately.
Oh my goodness, big conversion spends the super. Nice call by tinibari. Jazdero on their last leg, but a full stick of butter can stun Tiny. And now what do they have in store, non-factor?
Should be a kill combo. Jazdero always makes sure he's optimal. Comes in with a level 2 to close things out. I'd like the idea there from tinibari to spend the super to look for the damage, but just spend a little bit too much butter. Cash that paycheck faster than I do, and Jazdero makes the most of it.
It's unbelievable as one song has been written. Jazdero now one round away from big lead in this winner's final set. Can tinibari tie it up though? We want to see more Street Fighter, more action.
But not as tinibari, no anti-air from the side of Jazdero. That standing medium punch, such a good button, but Jazdero once again just making the most out of a scramble. There's the level 1 and the fans are buffed now. Not where you want to be if you're tinibari.
Oh my goodness, Jazdero is making a meal of it. They are feeding families with the fans. They're feeding all the loyal fans in chat. It's 2-0 for Jazdero now. Can tinibari take this data and turn the set around?
Yeah, last opportunity to try to make it happen, avoid going to losers finals. But Jazdero right now just has one thing on their mind, and that's just completely getting tinibari to the corner and continuing to cook. A little bit of a target combo. They're looking for the Oki, the Tensho kicks comes out, but no one's home, and Jazdero is gonna pop the level 1 for the buff.
Wants all the stocks, and they cash out accordingly. Look at that, sneaking in the punish counter throw. Jazdero running away with this one. They need one more round, and they'll be in grand finals, a winner's side.
Big whip punish caught. tinibari walking forward, and Jazdero once again keeping baby in the corner, throwing out the standing heavy kick, looking for a whip punish. tinibari finds one early, but let's see if they can get themselves out of this area of the screen.
Goodness, tinibari finds a way, but at mid-screen, Jazdero challenges again and carries us to the corner. Look at how fast we get back to the wall. Oh,
Does have the level 2 here, gonna spend all the meter, should be able to cash out here. Survey says, oh, not enough, but the overhead finds his home. Jazdero picking it right back up where he left off, and he's going all the way to grand finals.
Incredible, incredible Oki. Bravely played there by Jazdero, and they find a way to guarantee themselves not just top 3, but top 2 tonight in Bato City. GG's and super well played to Jazdero and Tiny. Great stuff right there. Incredible action. And I gotta say, shout out to Jack238 and Run the Sticks for sending the raid our way from just a little bit of ways away from Bato's hometown. Another local near and dear to my heart, Run the Sticks, happening in the capital region. For those of you guys that were tuned in with us for non-factor City of the Wolves win last night, shout out to Run the Sticks. Okay, 13,000 bees is over there beasting tonight. Let me give a shout out to Run the Sticks. Thank you so much for the raid, Jack. How is the local going? How did the local go? How is everybody having a fun time? What is everybody up to? How was the Street Fighter 6 tourney? What was going on, Jack? Let us know how it went. Tuesday Night Mystery, we see you, legend. And thank you again, everybody, for being here. Now, we're about to get another match on stream. You're just in time with that special raid because you're just in time for the Legends Bracket Gauntlet. We're about to get the most volatile set in the whole bracket ready for us, the Legends semifinals. Now, the reason I call it that, guys, is because this one is our last first to two of the whole night, and it's going to be a run back, so even more volatile. It's going to be Jewelman versus Byronic 0, and it's going to be the difference between top 4 and top 3. So who is going to come out on top right here? Let me get this scorecard ready for you, legends, and let me get some invites sent back out to you. Let's make sure that this bracket is caught up as best we can. Byronic, can we get Byronic back in here? I'll send them a fresh invite. Byronic, let me know if you need any assistance or need any time. Byronic and Jewelman both, let me know how you're both feeling. If we're ready to duke it out, we're gonna get this first to two going. And again, it is Legend semifinals, our last first to two in the last spot to claim a portion of the Pride pool. Okay, the top 3 legends are going home with a piece of this pot. So let's see who's getting some Matcherino money after this. Let me toss this invite Byronic's way.
Yeah, and the first time these players played tonight, it was Jewelman taking it 2 over. Byronic 0 was a good set, but let's see if that's some data for Byronic. See if they come back and change up their game plan here to deal with Jewelman, because Jewelman is just like I said, there's nothing you can say about Jewelman at this point. They bust out the tricks. They love running their offense, and then when you least suspect it, they'll hit the brakes and you'll whiff something huge, and then they'll make you pay for it. So I love seeing the rematches here, but this one might be a little bit more important than the first one, as loser of this one is going to be out of the tournament here. And as you mentioned, it is going to be the last first to two for the night.
That's right. Jewelman says only CFN can stop me, and Byronic if he wins. What a call out right there. Jewelman calling the shot. Rose Gradient, thank you so much again for the generous donation. And everybody, thank you so much for the support here on the Matcherino, supporting the Trevor Project. Please claim a code and share that code with everyone. Share those codes with everyone you can to get these things claimed by the end of the night. Please, 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 please. It's free money for a great cause.
All right, well, let's get into it. See who is going to be going to Legends Finals as Byronic 0 starts the party early here, but Jewelman busting out with the OD headbutt.
More where this came from. We're back to the well, taking the game to Byronic. Byronic so squirrely though at escaping the corner. We're almost gone C to Shining C.
Finding another throw, there is Byronic, but the perfect parry. Jewelman on point once again, and they turn the tables, putting Byronic right into the corner that they were trying to put Jewelman in. And it's time to guess, but the vibe check rears its ahead. Jewelman should be able to close out this round with a masterful reaction.
That's an unbelievable reaction. Jewelman with authority, stomping their way to victory, and it was so right, non-factor. Byronic had worked so hard to carry us to that corner, and Jewelman flipped the scenario on its head.
Yeah, he's the person in the group project who got all the credit without doing any of the work there.
So true, so true. Jewelman did offer the backdash right there in the corner. I'm wondering if Byronic's watching, just recognizing that, hey, that option's on the table. Jewelman's all right with backdashing.
See if he gets a big punish off of that right now. Praising the sun, gets the headbutt just off in time. Walking back, but the neutral jump is going to work out for Byronic 0. See if they cash out the level 3 to keep themselves out of burnout. They will. Not going to be enough to... Actually, no, excuse me, might be enough to kill here. Let's see what the survey says this time around.
This is dangerous. This is dangerous. On the Magic Pixel. Magic Chunka. Byronic just needs a little more. Oh my goodness. High five. Gets gate kept out. We just need one more solid poke. And it's the quick overhead from Byronic, running on in OD style to claim victory. So who's going to win this game 1?
That command run, such a hard thing to react to, but Jewelman's going to start things off early, sending in the hands, cashing in directly into level 3. They spent a lot of gauge. They're going to try to gain some of it back, but my motto in Street Fighter 6 is to always make sure you're playing with the lead so you're in command of the screen space. Jewelman's going to show it here.
100%. Money well spent thus far, and great counterplay there to some Kimberly antics. That matchup, Jewelman with some very impressive counterplay.
A great Tatsu to knock Jewelman out of the sky there. It's one thing, Byronic 0 is spending a lot of meter to put Jewelman into this position. They do have the level 1. They want to cash out some damage, but will we see the loops come in?
Oh, OD headbutt to challenge the elbow. Great call from Jewelman. Now the anti-airing headbutt, and no! Byronic had to be churning some butter in like 100 years ago to be able to overcome that. My goodness, what a play by Jewelman, who takes game 1.
Yeah, just a little too much dip on that chip there. Jewelman closing out the first round. Byronic 0 starting the party up the same way they did the first game there with good momentum, and Jewelman busting out with the OD headbutt. It's almost like we're watching a VOD at this point.
Seriously. Oh my goodness. The wombo from Byronic, and the party started in the corner. Jewelman just shy. Oh, now they're in the critical health.
Looking for the elbow drop there. Jewelman looking for the Micros floater. Gets the punish off of the drive reversal. See what the answer is. They come in with the drive rush, looking low into the hands.
Fortunate for Byronic. Didn't get the perfect parry right there. They dodged the command grab, though. Knew exactly what Jewelman wanted, and this punish after the neutral jump is going to give them the round on the bounce.
If Byronic 0 goes to Evo, I might have to play some blackjack with them there, because they were hitting on a 17, just betting it all on the neutral jump, and it works out for them.
Oh my goodness, we talk about final tables in Bato City, all right? You know, Byronic likes to sit next to Daniel Negreanu. They like to sit next to Phil Hellmuth, get raged at. They'll deal it all. They'll deal with it all and still come out with the Royal Flush, buffing themselves up. It's remix time for Byronic.
Trying to attack the drive gaze, but gets caught with the DI. Believe Jewelman should be able to blow it all right there. They are going to cash out with the level 3. A big chunk of damage here. Should be enough to kill, but even in this chip position, Byronic 0 is not going to have anything to defend themselves from the headbutts.
Yeah, they have no meter at all. It's actually the butt slam. Wow, the OD butt slam will stuff even the Tatsu. What a checkmate scenario by Jewelman. Once again, the Magnus Carlsen.
Yeah, I like the idea of Byronic trying to throw that out. It was a trade, but it just worked out for Jewelman that time around. Great tech. And remember, after these changes from the last patch, that tech is going to grant some drive gauge for the person who does actually defend himself. So that meter comes in big time here as we see Jewelman spend some of it.
That's right. Oh my goodness, Byronic. Unfortunately, sweep is called by the DI. They are made to pay now, and they're up against the wall. Need to watch out for a DI.
Little jab check there, looking for the elbow drop. And another DI. Jewelman has been on point, whether it's a reaction or he's starting things off here. Cashing out the level 2. Should be enough to close it out. Just a sliver left.
It wasn't, but oh, Byronic pulled. That drive reversal was going to hit it no matter what. And Jewelman with great counterplay once again. They've been punishing drive reversals all night. That's when they say gotta eat big to get big. Jewelman eats drive reversals, legend. GG's, and super well played between Byronic 0 and Jewelman in another heater of a stream match. GG's and super well played to both of those legends. Everybody give it up for Jewelman. Congratulations on top 3 tonight in Pride Bato City, Jewelman. Okay. Top 3 and a guaranteed portion of this prize pool. Let me change these rules to first to 3, because that's what you're competing for now. You got to play 3 games to keep on winning. You're running this gauntlet, and everybody, give it up for Byronic 0, who just hit a new PR in Bato City, the Open Bato City, their first ever top 4 in an Open Bato City tournament. So once again, an invitational community member. I have to say, 3 members of our top 4 non-factor were all invitational recipients right here. You know, just community members that certainly from all their hard work, participation, and dedication earned themselves, you know, an invitational slot for this tournament, and they showed up and showed out. They made those slots really worth it. So shout out to Byronic, Jewelman, and Jazdero for those invitational legends, and shout out to tinibari as well. Just been beasting all night, joining them along, rounding out the top 3. Let's get we're gonna get tinibari in here just a moment. Let me invite them, and we're gonna get we're gonna let Jewelman just catch their breath. Just a second. We're gonna let Jewelman catch their breath, but we're gonna invite tinibari back. And again, just say big thank you to everybody here. And while we're getting the Legends Finals on our screen, again, we just need to say how much this means to all of us here in Bato City. Just thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for being here and coming through and just making this such an incredible event. All the contributions that people have made on Matcherino, all the contributions that people have made on Tiltify, over $5,000 raised for the Trevor Project. You know, it doesn't happen without all the legends here, right here. So please, just give a big thank you to yourselves. All right, give a big thank you to yourselves and a pat on the back and share it. Let a friend know how much fun you had tonight. Let a friend know about the Trevor Project. Let a friend know about OEG. Let a friend know about claiming a code on Matcherino, because we still have just under 40 codes left. Rock Bato If you're able to claim a code, please claim a code. Everybody, please claim a Matcherino code. It's a 25-75 player charity split. And if you want to donate directly to the Trevor Project right here, when I say charity, it is going to the Trevor Project. Tiltify also just is 100% for Trevor Project, so you can donate wherever you feel comfortable. On Matcherino, there are free money codes gifted by Matcherino themselves. Courtesy, thank you again for PRIDEfgc and everybody at OEG for earning those for us. And it's free money. All you do is claim code. Click claim code. Free money in the prize pool for the Trevor Project. It's a free 25 cents. So it don't cost nothing. All you do is go to Matcherino, click claim code, spread the word, legend. Let's get all these codes claimed for a good cause. And it looks like tinibari has joined us. So tinibari and Jewelman are about to go toe to toe. I'll let them assemble up while I correct this scorecard here. Let's get Aki, or excuse me, not Aki, Chun-Li. Excuse me. Bato Ron Burgundying the character set list. Aki starts with the letter A, would just be first up. So we're gonna get losers finals right here. Assembled. I'm gonna hop into spectation station. I'm gonna push this over, and we should be good, legends. So thank you so much, everybody. Byronic, congrats on an awesome match. Well fought, legend. Super awesome stuff. And think it loud, Byronic. Think it loudly, Lord Byron. Okay, as we see two beasts here, Jewelman running the Legends Bracket Gauntlet, tinibari just here after winners finals. So let's see who's gonna rise back onto the top to see Jazdero in Grands.
Now Jewelman starting things off early with some good footsies, but tinibari answering back. Things over into neutral. That forward throw does do a lot of corner carry there, but Jewelman able to headbutt his way back to the middle of the screen, and tinibari has something to say about it.
Good patience. Fireball evaporates after that stomp. Well, good patience by Jewelman, good timing, good spacing, good everything, but it's all overcome by tinibari's assault.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta believe in the meaty buttons there. It works out for tinibari. No response with the OD headbutt from Jewelman that time around as they play a little bit of the shimmy game here. Look at the corner carry here as Jewelman gets walked down to the corner.
And two kicks will keep them there, and yeah, butt slam helps them escape. See, Tiny's being really respectful. Great defense.
Yeah, blocking the stomp and then just jumping out of the way of that command grab, though. Low on drive gauge as Jewelman smells blood in the water, putting tinibari into burnout. But they're going to go ahead and hit the neutral jump. Gets themselves a little confirm off of the level 2, and we're going to go all the way to the corner here.
Look at that. And oh my gosh, Brave on Oki even while burnt. Air-to-air trade to give tinibari the lead here. Game 1 is going Tiny's way.
Yeah, I love the call there just to jump back and press the button. Know that Jewelman likes to hit that escape option with the butt slam. A great call from tinibari. They've been doing their scouting as they knock Jewelman out of the air, but the perfect parry has found its home time and time again for Jewelman as they praise the sun here.
Great challenges. My doctor always said non-factor prevention is better than the cure. This is what Jewelman's motto right now to start this round. Oh, what a drive impact. Huffing and stuffing their way to control.
Yeah, Jewelman's just been on point with his timing, the call-outs. Not anyone has really just matched that energy so far. Safe jump there with a little bit of the light kick in the air. tinibari not able to find a punish off of it. The hands find their home. It's one more guess for tinibari for the round.
Oh, talk about the high five yourself, Jewelman. Round well won. Wow, going for commando right after they land. It's a nice call out on the parrying. Tiny.
Continuing to mix up the offensive options. Jewelman jumping back, waiting to get some of their drive gauge back here. tinibari just trying to micro block, take that real estate. No anti-air there as they look for the floater.
Oh my goodness. The follow-ups after these combos always amaze me, non-factor from the Chun-Li players.
Yes, getting those toe taps, the Marvel combos coming in right there. Jewelman trying to escape with a headbutt there, the butt slam, but the tension kick perfectly timed from tinibari, looking for the overhead and walking back.
Ooh, a little drive rush dump up from Tiny will even it up. So this is a very pivotal round coming up, legend. Stay tuned, stay locked, because Jewelman could even up the set here, or Tiny could get out to a devastating lead.
Amazing whiff punish there for tinibari, slowly building up that super gauge. Another meaty button finds his home. Jewelman not trying to escape just yet, checking with the jab.
Oh my goodness, another high five combo for punish counter. Jewelman not spending it just yet. We're gonna get an OD command grab. The mental stack is so high.
Oh, but the reaction super and another reaction super on top of it. Fate meets fate as the level 2 from Chun-Li is gonna win. No juggle off of it. They get a little bit of a reset, and Jewelman's running right back in for more. Blocks the level 1, hits him with the heavy punch. And somehow in the middle of that scramble, Jewelman is able to tie things up 1 game apiece.
My goodness, both players got a shift at the diner after that one. Every single meter dumped by the end of it. Is anybody else's jaw on the floor? Non-factor. We gotta go back and clip that one. That's a clippable moment for sure. That's an immortal moment from tonight. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I always love seeing those interactions that you never see, like the super versus super, and see who comes out on top. I almost throws the players off to where things just get immediately scrambled afterwards.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to run like a simulation stream right here, non-factor. I think we're gonna have to commentate on every super versus every other super. We're gonna have to run it like Twitch plays Pokemon or something. My goodness. Jovius says, you activated my trap card. No, you activated my trap card. I like it. Heck yeah, Jovius.
tinibari in burnout here. Jewelman with just a sliver. You have to be careful where they throw these headbutts because the super is on deck for tinibari. They got walked out of the corner, looks for the DI, but tinibari is ready to pass the vibe check, finding themselves around here out of being in a bad spot.
100% great ball. Great call right there. What a play by tinibari. Knew that they, just showing you know, I don't have drive, but I got 1 more meter you got to worry about.
Yeah, they have the drive to win, and that's what's most important sometimes. As they bust themselves out of the corner with the OD Tensho kicks, and Jewelman, the OD headbutt, always putting baby back in the corner. He pulls it out when you least expect it.
Look at the clap. To not just clap Chun-Li, but also the fireball. Some great knowledge right there from Jewelman. Perfect parries the low now. Working really hard for it. Going back to the
meter there. Another one with the butt slam there. I like the call, and 5 fingers saying hello to the face there for Jewelman.
Very nicely done. Jewelman and Tiny once again in a final round scenario. Who's going to come out on top and have the lead here in the set? Oh, searching for whiff punishes. Tiny just a little late.
Great little light punish there off of the hands going into the level 2 here. Not going to be a bunch of damage, but they are going to get the Oki set up here. Let's see what the call is. Save jump, but Jewelman finds the back throw.
Really great call by Jewelman. Turning that one on its head, but still Tiny has not given up. Oh my goodness. Look at this from Jewelman. We just killed palm after palm after palm after palm.
Yeah, just trying to condition tinibari to make some kind of mistake. Great Tensho kick there for the anti-air. Critical art still online for Jewelman. He's been seen to do this through the fireball before. Looking for a raw head, but
whoa, the punish counter right there, and they're gonna have to spend everything, I think. Do they have the routing? Will this kill, Legends? Let us know. Will it kill? It's the CA. Non-factor, I gotta put it all on Jewelman. I think it does.
Survey says tinibari is dead. Absolutely optimal from Jewelman.
Jewelman is always ready with the flashing combos. And like Mr. Krabs says, they're not just for attracting mate, they're for doling out damage and taking W's. Jewelman now has the lead. 1 more game will put them upstairs.
Yeah, it looks like they've just been winning these scrambles against tinibari so far. The magic might be running out, but a low forward finding their home early as the corner carry comes in for tinibari. They get a meaty throw right off of it as well.
Perfect parry coming out from Tiny. Just pouring it on now. Great lead for them. Oh, stands up, try to get cute with it. And Jewelman's like, you can't do that to me, brother.
Getting the commando right off it, looking to bait out another Tensho kicks there as they drive rush into a light kick. The perfect parry finds its home for tinibari. Not going to cash out any meter here, but they are going to get the Oki. Looking for the anti-air. They clip Jewelman on the way down, and that's enough to close out the round. tinibari says, put the pause on the 3-1. I might have something to say about that.
My goodness. tinibari 1 round away from tying everything up, but not if Jewelman has anything to say about it, interrupting the overhead.
And some footsies here is Jewelman just trading buttons here. Jockeying for position as both players. A big whiff punish there. What's the Dave Chappelle, the Rick James one? 5 finger saying to the face, the unity.
Hey, non-factor, I think this is time for something we haven't done all night.
Hey, I finally got one. I've been fishing.
Oh my goodness, well-deserved, legend, every single one of them. All right, it was overdue. That was overdue for you, beasting on the mic tonight, non-factor. Good laughs as Jewelman claims a round and they are on set point. They can rise with a W.
Been in the super early, it's tinibari looking for some Oki there. A whiff low forward. Jewelman in a bad spot here, but we've seen him work his way out of these positions before. Gets caught with the light off of the butt slam, but they're still alive.
Right, some really shiny, sweaty hands coming at you. Jewelman holding the corner well. The tinibari is pairing, conserving their drive. They get punish counter though, and I think Jewelman makes this one hurt.
Yeah, cashing out with the level 3 early. They're trying to get some of this drive gauge back here. It is going to be business decision time almost for both players, as it seems to confirm for either side is going to be able to close things out.
Yeah, this is really devastating. Punish counter incoming from Tiny.
He just wanted a hug, but the low forward found its home from tinibari. Both players neck and neck right now, looking for the parry off of the butt slam. Drive reversal. Jewelman is going to serve up beef for dinner, and he has just punched his ticket over into grand finals.
How else does Jewelman close out sets, legend? How else does Jewelman close out sets? Punishing drive reversal right there for the umpteenth time with their favorite command grab, throwing a little drive into it to make it interesting. Okay, so GG's and super well played. Everybody give it up for Jewelman. And Eminent, thank you so much for that clip. We will watch it later on after the fact. In the meantime, we got a lot of doling out to do because we're getting ready for grand finals. Jewelman, catch your breath. No matter what, don't start yet. Don't start grand finals yet. We're just gonna have one moment for announcements before we start anything. I'm just letting the mods know. One moment for announcements before grand, so nobody start just yet. Everybody catch your breath. Let Jewelman relax a little too. We got to give out some congratulations, non-factor. We got a big congratulations to Jewelman, who's risen up to the top. Both players were searching for a run back with Jazdero, and Jewelman is the one to earn it. Both players searching for a bigger share of that prize pool, and Jewelman wins that. So it's Jazdero versus Jewelman coming right up. We gotta come up with a little prediction, non-factor. We gotta come up with a little prediction. And we are gonna have everybody in chat do a little gamba, as it's called, I think, on Twitch. We're gonna do a little gamba. Everybody risk the channel points, and I want you to let me know who you think is gonna win with your channel points. Is it gonna be Jazdero, or is it gonna be Jewelman? Let me create this. Let me just type this one out, and we got.
This is a dickless, rizless bitch. 3
We
out
gotta
of
call
10.
this one. We like to come up with some jokes usually for this prediction, but I'm just gonna say, who's feeling proud? Who's feeling proud of these two beasts who have risen up to the top? Who's feeling proud to be who you are? And who's feeling proud to be here in Bato City, in PRIDEfgc, supporting the Trevor Project? Who's proud to be here tonight? Who's feeling proud? That's the question that I ask you tonight. Who's feeling proud is the name of this prediction right here. So 5 minutes on the clock. Vote for Jazdero or Jewelman, whoever you like. Who's feeling proud? Please get them all in here and get lit in chat. I want to drop. We have a little moment before grand finals where we want to do something special. We want to drop drop your favorite emote to get this thing started. And let me just say in game chat too. One moment before we start, please. Again, just drop your favorite emotes in chat. You know, like all the little Timmies, all the Karibo stares, locked in with your popcorn, all the besto friendos, how I feel about everybody here in chat tonight, all the big joms. This is how I veg out in front of byronic CRT. Look at that. We got all the legends assembling. This is the When I Get You that Chris loves so much. Shout out to Tuesday Night Mystery. We got the little Rasengan. You know, our motto here in Bato City, you know, you do it your way, do it your way. You know, what's best for everyone. Well, one person might not be best for you. You do it your way, and everybody be proud of who you are. Naruto, he couldn't make the Rasengan with one hand, so he made another Naruto. How about that? Everybody get charged up, whether they're from this channel, that channel. Nachos with one of the coolest emotes on Twitch, the nachos that are pink trade emote. Get these emotes loud and ready for grand finals, and get those channel points risked. Before we hop into this one more time, we're gonna do exclamation hunt, because all the legends who are in the hunt for the Pride scavenger hunt can scan this QR code and redeem your reward here from the Street Fighter stream. We're gonna put this into the stream announcement chat later tonight as well. But there you go. There is your scavenger hunt code. A reminder, everybody, exclamation Matcherino. donate on Matcherino, please, 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 for the Pride Pool. It's a 25-75 player charity split. The 75 is going to the Trevor Project. And there are free money coupon codes gifted to us by Matcherino right there. Please, please, please claim a code. It does not cost anything, and it's a free 25 cents toward the Trevor Project. Please, please claim all those codes up. Let me just check how many codes we have left. We have 37 codes left. So please, please, please tell a friend. I just told my I told my ex significant other earlier tonight to please claim one. So literally no one is safe from being told to claim a code. Tell everyone to claim a code. And if you would rather donate or contribute directly to the Trevor Project, have no fear. We got the exclamation tiltify right there. That'll go straight 100% to the Trevor Project. So feel and donate however you feel comfortable. No pressure whatsoever, except with those codes, because they don't cost anybody anything, and it's free money for a great cause. So please, please claim the codes and share them with everybody you know, okay? And Bobby Fresh wants to see Pretty Misha on stream. I promise you we will get Pretty Misha on stream later. Give, give, give. Jewelman says give, give, give. Everybody give, 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 legend. So everybody, risk those channel points. And before we get into grand finals too, I got 2 more announcements. I gotta say a big, big, big TY to somebody real special in chat, and standing right next to me actually. An exclamation co-com is what we'd usually pop, but I got a special command called WCR, exclamation West Coast Rumble for Non-Factor. Okay, Non-Factor is someone who is working tirelessly to bring great events and great community to the FGC. They put the community in FGC community, okay? Fighting game community is something special thanks to Non-Factor and thanks to everybody's hard work here. But Non-Factor, just want to highlight everything you've been doing and working hard at. You know, your West Coast Rumble, online tournaments, you're commentating all around the globe, going like, seriously, I think we need to give you a company car, Non-Factor. That is like, that should be line 1 in your sponsor deal contract, is somebody's got to give you a company card. All the gas that Non-Factor's been spending, traveling far and wide to make their voice heard and bring you the energy on some awesome Street Fighter events and beyond. Not just Street Fighter games, but City of the Wolves, Strive, Tekken, everything, the whole 9 yards. And they're blessing us here tonight. So why don't you follow them on everything, hop in their Discord and show them some love. And Non-Factor, I just want to say thank you so much for being here.
I wipe my eye right now, man. It was absolutely beautiful. But hey, thank you to every single one of you. You know what, Byronic, love you too, man. But I wouldn't be here without you guys. So every single bit of support, not only that you've given me, but given Bato and other pillars of this great fighting game community. I know the internet can be noisy sometimes, and you know, we argue like a great big family, but when we come together to do something special, you can't put words around it because it just means so much. I mean, with this cause in general means a lot to me personally. So thank you, every single one of you that played, spectated, donated, thought about it. Just every single bit of you that put any little bit of your soul and energy into this means the absolute world to me. And for as long as you'll have me in this community, I will be here supporting it in any single way that I can. So just thank you guys once again, all the way through.
We love you, Non-Factor. Thank you so much again. Thank you to everybody being here. Thank you to PRIDEfgc. Thank you to OEG for giving us this opportunity. A little chance right here to tell you about Bato City as well, legends. There's so many legends here in chat, already know the drill. But Bato City, we consider ourselves a little hub for FGC beginners, trying to pave the way and provide a cool, constructive place for people just getting into fighting games, sort of build that floor and find a great community, a positive community, find people to play with and have fun with and push each other further and grow. So shout out to everybody who makes Bato City run. Shout out to all the moderators and every single model citizen, every single player in Bato City here tonight, whether you're playing, whether you're just in chat. Join Bato City, please. There's our Start GG. We do beginner brackets every single week. Right now, our main rotation is Monday Street Fighter, Wednesday Granblue, Friday City of the Wolves, and then at the end of the month, last week of the month, we always do an open bracket for big money, just like kind of like tonight is an open bracket. Next week we're doing our open brackets for our other games, and literally that's not where it ends. That's just our main rotation. We do a rotating game every week. We have Strive still was previously in our rotation. Tekken was previously in our rotation. Still have tournaments organized for those and many other games. And whether you want to play in a tournament or not, we always do open lobbies every night after every tourney. And we also do some have just awesome LFG presence in the Discord server. Thank you to everybody who is making that Discord, super active in the Discord server. Join up in there, and if you ping that LFG role, there'll be legends coming far and wide to play with you and duke it out. So thank you all for joining us here and spending this time with us. And without further ado, let's get into grand finals. I'm gonna let them know in chat that in game chat that we are ready in just a moment. Let me actually just get Jazdero here on this scorecard, and I'll give them although I don't know if they're gonna be going back to they may be going back to JP, but we're gonna see right here in just a moment. Let's pivot on over and let's give them the okay. Let's say ready, Thank you so much. And GLHF. All right, thank you, Legends. Whenever you two are ready, Jewelman and Jazdero, feel free to assemble on up. We'll hop in the spectation station. And everybody, thank you so much. Stacker Fork, we love, thank you so much for the love, Stacker Fork. I love you, Stacker Fork. I love you, Kirby Party. I love you, Bobby Fresh. I love you, Loudest Mute. I love you, everybody. Thank you so much. This is the biggest blessing in my life, okay? I love you guys. Seriously, thank you so much for being here. And big GLHF to Jazdero and Jewelman. Double J coming at you again for Grand Finals. This is going to seal the deal for all the marbles, Legends.
And we might have a bit of a wrinkle in the operation here. Jewelman is going to be playing Elena. This is a character they've been talking about on Twitter for so long, that they've been so excited for since the Street Fighter 4 days. So this might be a bit of a thorn in Jazdero's side here, because this might not be a match that he's 100% ready for. So let's see what Jewelman has to show us here.
I am floored right now. Jewelman really brought out the Elena. My goodness. They've been tweeting about it. Said my pocket Elena's going to be ready. I feel like they've been tweeting about it since season 1, non-factor. And this is the Lashar moment. We talked about Jazdero on their Lashar arc. Talk about Jewelman waiting to bust out the Elena until the final moment, the 11th hour.
I like the bust out there with the DP from Jewelman. They did put themselves in a burnout. Looking for the spin site to get through the fan, but it's not going to work out, and the level 1 is going to come out. Jewelman in a tough spot right now.
Oh my goodness. Jazdero not going to be denied here. Showing Elena what it means. What it means, baby.
Yeah, I haven't seen this matchup too many times so far. I've just dabbled with Elena. I've been watching a lot of footage so far, but I'm not sure how they handle this matchup here. But it makes it even worse when Jazdero's just on point with their anti-airs and their mix-ups with the fans.
100%, because you can create these situations, non-factor, where you're like, I think a lot of competing at this highest level is walking into your range where you could use your most powerful buttons and then just not pressing a button. That's when you create doubt and you get people jumping out at you, and just being ready to anti-air in that moment, having all the counterplay on lock, that's what puts these legends here.
That's exactly right. And right now, it's just working out full-time for Jazdero. Has a good life lead. Not really pressing the issue too much. Looking for the dive kick off of the air-to-air, but it's going to be one more guess. Finds the low drive reversal to keep him in the corner. Jewelman pulls the trigger, but nobody's home as Jazdero's going to take a 1-game lead here in Grand Finals.
Game 1 is going Jazdero's way, and Jewelman's going to hold on the Elena. Jewelman is going to hold on the Elena, so here we go, Legends.
Sticking to their guns, whether or not she's top tier. Looks like Jewelman's gonna try to make it work. Trying to go low off of the spin side. Gets themselves a throw, but once again in burnout early.
This huge throw. Walking down, they have Jazdero cornered, but it's a nice triple. Once again, Jewelman has this very cool tactic where they're hitting the button while they're rising. And look at that, pulling the punch, reading the reversal option.
No drive rush on top of that to keep it going. Jazdero gets the back throw, drive reversal to get himself out of a bad spot. Coming in with the spin scythe and going over the top is Jewelman. Might have found something out here. If you put Mai in the corner and start cooking, it might work out in the long term.
Oh my goodness. Really well done there by Jewelman. But Jazdero is roaring back, saying this is not going to be for free. What a walk under.
Looking for the parry there. Great tech for Jewelman. Getting a little bit of that drive gauge back off of the new the patch that just happened. Jazdero getting himself a whiff punish there and cashing out the level 1. It's tough sledding for Elena now.
Goodness. We are running rampant right here. Going for the cross-ups. Going crazy from the skies is Jewelman, and Jazdero doesn't have a lot of drive to work with. They actually burn themselves out going for parry.
Yeah, this might be the opening that Jewelman needs here. The level 2 is on deck for Jazdero now. Just has to find one confirm. Looking for the DP, but it didn't come out on time. Oh, a bit of a drop there as they look for an extra mix, but on time with the block is Jewelman, but no punish. A scramble here, Bato.
Oh my god, which way is it gonna go, Legends? It's gonna go Jazdero's way after they find somehow a punish countering throw. Where do they pull that? In fact, I think you said it before, these players are pulling rabbits out of their hats. This is nuts.
Yeah, whether it's just magic or it's unfamiliarity of the character, either way, it's going to work out for Jazdero's. They find the overhead here, the level 2 if they want to cash out, looking for the buff instead.
Yeah, they've been stocking up left and right. Nicely done by Jazdero, who they are going to cash out, make no mistake, having built level 2 right here. It's over. That's going to be Jazdero taking another game, and now 1 game away from winning the whole tournament. Can Jewelman do something special right here? They're staying on Elena.
I respect sticking to the guns here. They did get around in game number 2, so they might be finding something out there. Keeping the slide safe, they come in using more drive gauge. That's one thing that didn't work out for jewelman, is they had to spend so much to get the party started.
100%, 100%. Even Jazdero, seriously checking a lot of options really well. Elena does have one of those like long range slides that, you know, when it does hit, even on block, it's a little hard to punish, a little tricky to punish. Jazdero's like, let me stuff it on the way in. Look at that, finding great punish counter too. They're just catching it just as it whiffs, and it's over. Jazdero's now on tournament point, non-factor.
Yeah, jewelman has definitely got to make some magic happen there. What a check off of the spin site there. Jazdero, an absolute runaway train as they find the meaty big time counter hit. The stocks are back online.
Goodness, the fans are here, and another overhead. Oh my goodness, just shy, but the reset means they can drive rush dump and take it all home. Jazdero has just won Pride Bato City Legends. They're getting the key to Bato City. Back-to-back months for Jazdero.
Busting out a character we haven't seen from them. Well, actually, we saw one before with the match beforehand, but just showing they're a master of so many tools in this game. Jazdero with an absolute freight train on jewelman there, who decided to stick with the Elena. I respect the call, but Jazdero is going to be taking the lion's share of that pride pool we have on the Matcherino.
Everybody, give it up for Jazdero, and they kicked me out of the custom room right at the best moment possible because there was nothing left to be written, but we do have a couple of special matches to play, but in the meantime, yes, congratulations to Jazdero. You were going home, like Non-Factor says. Non-Factor, I love how you put it, the lion's share of the prize pool. All that Matcherino money, they're going home with the lion's share of it. $113 is where we're sitting right now with plenty of codes to claim, so it could even balloon even more by the end of the night. Everybody, give it up for Jazdero, and everybody give it up for Jewelman. And Non-Factor, we got a special prize for Jewelman because I've been waiting weeks. I've been waiting 2 weeks. I guess I should be specific. I've been waiting 2 weeks. How long Elena has been out for an Elena to come to Bato City, and Jewelman is the very first Elena in Bato City. Can you believe it? The very first Elena in Bato City, and this was premeditated 2 weeks ago. Whoever brings that first Elena to Bato City gets a humble game. So Jewelman, you're going home with a humble game. That was the Bato City mystery prize tonight. Whoever brought Elena to the tournament was going home with a humble game. So Jewelman, any game you want, just DM it to me. Just DM it to me, whatever game you want and whatever slide number it's on. You earned it, legend. Bringing that Elena to the table. Thank you so much, Jewelman, and congratulations on top 2. Congratulations to our whole top 3, Jazdero, Jewelman, and tinibari. Everybody. Congratulations to everybody on an awesomely fought bracket. And for those of you that don't know, it is tradition. Because Jazdero did win Bato City. It's tradition for Jazdero to play a little versus Bato set. So we asked Jazdero, are you game with playing a little traditional honor set right here? A little 1st to 2 with Bato. Are you into it? Let me know. Let me know. I'm going to create a new room since I got kicked out. I'll re-invite you, Non-Factor, and I'll re-invite Jazdero. And then after that, you know, me and Non-Factor, I got to have a little commentator set. Thank you, Jazdero. Thank you so much. I will send you a re-invite right now. We'll just do a 1st to 2 with the champion just to honor you, legend, and just thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate you coming through. I'll send you another invite right now. It was a little StarGG kicked me out right as the set ended. So, or not StarGG, CFN. We gotta get CFN better, legends. Come on, we gotta fix it. Fix CFN. Thank you so much, and let me see if I can make a special. Let me see if I can make a special. Oh my gosh, if the game doesn't freeze. Oh my goodness, we may have reached critical mass here. All the love while we have the game thinking. Está pensando, as my Tio would say. Odin's Eye Gaming dropped the follow, and Bobby Fresh dropped the sub. Thank you both so much for the love. Bobby, thank you for the 2 months, and Odin's Eye Gaming, OEG, Texas Tibbers, PRIDEfgc, thank you all so much for blessing us with the opportunity to bring everybody Street Fighter 6 this year, and thank you for all the work that you've put in to making this event so freaking special. Shout out to Penn, the axolotl. Shout out to Penn, the special legend right there, the mascot. I think that's so freaking cool. Let me see if I can type out versus Bato. Can you do a custom one in here? Let me see. Can I do versus Bato and it'll come up on the screen? Let me check. We're gonna get Jazdero, and then we're gonna do a custom gamer tag. Dattebato. Dattebato coming in right here. Let me put oh, you know what? We're gonna do the special. We're gonna do the special flag. There we go. And let's get Manon. Okay. There we go. Okay. Get the special pride flag for Bato. Apologies, guys. I wish I had been putting those on for everybody all night, but it was Start GG pulling, and we had so many things worried about. But we're here, so let's get the versus Bato incoming. Look, we got the versus Bato custom, and I'll put a little Bato face cam over here to make it official. Let's get a versus Bato. It's gonna be Jazdero versus dattebato. Everybody give it up. We're gonna do a little first to 2 legends, and this is all for charity, legends. This is all for the honor of Jazdero blessing us here in the open bracket. Good luck, have fun to Jazdero, and thank you so much again for blessing us with this opportunity. We get a little first to 2 here. But non-factor, we turn it over to you on comms.
This is like my favorite part of the night, where I just get to sit back and relax and watch Bato fight for his life against these absolute beasts. Jazdero just all tournament long just looked completely on point. And Maya, character we talked about earlier, did got kind of, you know, the short end of the stick with the patch, and Maya just continuing to pester with the fans. So let's see how Bato chooses to navigate things here. A little whiff punish there for Jazdero to start things off. Trading buttons, great DP. You cannot jump in on Jazdero, always ready for the anti-airs. Love the combo there, coming in with the light off of the fan. Drive reversal from the mayor of Bato City there to get some space. Good punish, starting the metal collection early, goes over the top. No one answering for Jazdero. The neutral jump finds its home. Big time damage. Not spending it for the meter so far. The Ryuembu finding its home. A little bit of a light combo off of that, and Jazdero right now 1 round up on the mayor of Bato City. Didn't have an opportunity to stack too many medals that time around. Just 2 on deck. Let's see if they can get that move in this time around as they're slowly getting walked down to the corner here. Giving up some free real estate. Jazdero said, I'll take that. Coming in, punish counter throw off of the bouncing fan. Gotta be ready for that one at all times.
Oh no. Oh no, I think I blocked. No, they didn't even let my second hit come out. It's over.
Yeah, it's the tough part about playing against Maya. You're always ready for the throw loops. I like betting it there, but Jazdero gonna make the mayor pay here. Big time damage should be enough to close things out.
We're still here.
Yes, sir. Oh, no, 1 more sliver.
Dang it.
Yeah, we take those.
Jazdero takes game 1, legends. Let's see, Bato turn it around. Here we go.
Gotta find a plan to get around these fans. Slight bars, but it's working out for Jazdero so far as they find another low forward. The corner carry coming in big time. 1 low forward and all the way in the corner, starting things off early here. Nice little punish there, building the medals for Bato. Jazdero low on drive gauge here. Great big DP. Doesn't matter how far the connection is. They're still on point with those. Tacking the drive gauge little by little here is Jazdero.
Knew I was grab happy.
Wanted to get the medal going, trying to show off the bling here, but just attacking the drive gauge once again with the OD fans. Here we go, 4 on deck here, and it's still round 1. Bato might be able to make something happen, but they are in burnout here. Little confirm there, gets the back throw off of it. dattebato puts himself on the board finally.
We made it. We made it, legends.
Slowly walking back here, does have those 4 medals stocked up. Jazdero has to be aware of that, looking for the low there. No combo off of it, gets the forward throw. Do we see the loops? We do. Do I hear 3? A little bit of shimmy off of that. No one's home for Bato. No biting on that bait there. Oh, sticking to the string, not working out for Bato here. No level 1 to keep the party started. Looking for the the target combo. Low forward, should be able to go all the way into a level 1. Level 2 gonna spend the full thing here. Working out for Jazdero, a gentleman's perfect. 1 round apiece here. Will Bato let us see an extended set? Or is it gonna be all over the level 3? On deck for Bato. Almost 5 medals. The next one will hurt.
Oh no. No!
Uh-oh.
Oh my gosh. We may need to restore a battle. No, 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 no. My computer can't handle it. We're back
right
in.
as you were feeling yourself too.
Oh my goodness, we were so locked out. We may be able to restore the battle. So legends, if it kicks me out, we're gonna restore this battle. Don't worry, don't worry. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry, Jazdero. I'm sorry.
We'll get you back in.
We'll get me back in. We'll get me back in. Thankfully, the round just started, so we can restore that battle. We can restore that battle. I'm so sorry, guys. My computer has been on its last legs all night. My goodness. I mean, it's been putting in a shift all night. It's been putting in a shift all night. I'm so sorry, Jazdero.
We all know what happened. You didn't want Jazdero to win. You kicked the router. We know how it goes.
Hey, are you kidding me? I had first blood. No way. I would have gladly taken the loss there if I needed to. But I would have taken first blood. At least I didn't get perfected. My goodness, here. I can restore match if you're cool with it. Here we go. We'll get back into it. I'm sorry.
You just got to make sure you feed the little hamster on the spinning wheel inside the router. We'll be all right going forward.
Technobits, thank you so much for being here with us. Technobits, shout out to you, beasted last night in our Fatal Fury bracket as well. Techno, thank you so much for joining us. You know the pain. But we get back into the round just like we just started. We're gonna like do it like a script. We're gonna do everything just.
It's one round apiece here. Bato still got that level 3 on deck. Has the 4 medals. Quick refresher there. They're just jockeying back and forth here. Jazdero looking for a whip punish, but finds another low forward. Bato's got to tie his shoes. He keeps on tripping over himself here. Just waddling, knowing he has that fully loaded gun. Bato just waiting for an opportunity to whip punish there. Doesn't find it, but the standing medium finds his home for Jazdero. Gets himself some Oki mash in the light. No combo though. Here comes Bato on the attack. 5 medals stocked up now. Standing full screen, not charging the fan, just tossing them out. There's the charge fan as I say it. Gotta watch out for the bounce this time. Bato giving up all kinds of free real estate here.
I wanted it too much.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Legends. I was like, let me get a level 5 command grab. I should have been more patient. I was playing so patient the rest of the round. Good stuff. Everybody give it up for Jazdero. GG's and super well played, Legends. Good stuff. Thank you so much, Jazdero, for coming through and giving us the champion set. It's an honor to play against you, Beast. And congratulations again on going home with the lion's share of the prize pool. GG's and super well played. Everybody give it up for Jazdero. And now it's time for a little versus Bato with non-factor. How about it? Non-factor. Are you ready? I'm gonna put a little. I gotta put Blanca on the screen for you real quick.
Now question, do you still have costume 3 set to off?
Yes. You know what? I'm gonna change it right now. Let me change it.
Okay.
Let me change it right now for you, non-factor. I did, and I never thought about it until literally I never think about it until I'm playing you.
I think from the Blanca army we want to send over a handshake of peace, you know what I'm saying? I know the level 3 does get the costume 3 gets a little trolly, but we come in peace.
Let me do it right now. Let me figure it out. How do you can you do it from the battle settings? I almost forgot how to do it. Let me do this real quick. Update character settings.
I
might have to do
don't
it
think
from.
you can.
Okay.
We'll be all right. We'll rock the blue Blanca on stream.
No. This is a special occasion. We need to get rid of this. We need to get rid of this non-factor. This is. We're gonna make sure that we have the Blanca in the fresh costume. Let me see. How do we do this? Battle settings. Other settings maybe. Is it? I need to find out. We need to find out how to do this now. My goodness.
Now I gotta troll you and take the costume off.
Now, yeah, seriously. Now non-factor's gonna take the costume off. Let me see.
Yeah, I don't remember where the option exactly is.
Is it so harsh? How to set the opponent costume in SF6? Let's see. Let's see.
Good old Google.
Yeah, Google, please help us. Oh, okay. Battle settings, opponent outfit settings. Let's see where we are. Let's see. Can we find it? We need to go to. Let's see. It should be in our battle settings then, right here. Yeah, we're finding it. We're finding it, Legends. Costume. Oops. No. I'm so sorry.
Speaking of costumes, hopefully we get some more soon here. I know Bato doesn't like the Blanca costume 3, so hopefully costume 4 is a little easier on the eyes.
Yes. Oh my gosh, it's seriously oh, opponent outfit set. I found it. There we go. It's on for Blanca. I'll turn it off. There we go. There we go. We're ready for you.
Brain cells together.
We're ready. We're ready. We found it, Legend. We found it. Thank you for the patience, guys. Okay, we're gonna see non-factor's favorite costume here. Thank you for the invite back. So Non-factor versus Bato right here. Let's make it happen. I'm gonna get a non-factor. I'm gonna get your face cam in here too, non-factor.
Oh, right on.
There we go. Look at that. We're gonna have here. Let me push it over a little bit. There we go. Perfect space.
You get Mike Wazowski right now by the versus Bato.
Oh wait, what the heck? It just it moved. Dang it! It moved. We're on opposite sides on our face cams. I'm gonna try and do it real quick while we're making funny faces at each other.
I was like, man, I don't remember me being that handsome.
You are the handsomest devil I know, non-factor. I'm so sorry that I'm messing this up. Oops. Okay, I messed it up again. My God, I'm so glad that this is happening right now. This is happening after the fact. Here we go. This is all just for fun, legends. We're putting on a show and we're ready. We're ready. We're ready. We're ready.
All right, we're good. We're good. We're good.
We're good. We're good. I'm ready, non-factor. Stomach some of these. Ah! Don't tell me Blanca-chan's here. No!
How dare you defend yourself?
Oh my goodness.
Alright, so we're punished.
Oh, there's the one buff Manon got. A little heavy punch. Ah!
Alright, I'm getting worked. Hold on, let me lock in real quick. Hold on.
Hey, I love playing against Costume Blanca now.
Working out for you so far.
Yeah, dang. Ah! I got too eager. I was like, oh, I blocked the slide for once in my life.
You ready for the tricks?
We're ready. We're ready. No! Big Blanca ball! Oh my goodness. Too many antics, non-factor. You're killing it. Oh my gosh. We'll trade. No! I messed it up. I was caught in too much trying to get the new combo. Nice job. My goodness, no!
You navigate the scramble.
Oh! That drop from Bato. No, on the other side now. What's going on? And he jumps too. This guy Blanca-chan, get him away. There's no funny button either.
Oh yeah, I'm about to say thank God that doesn't exist anymore. Alright, time to guess. No, I guessed wrong. And level 1 too strong.
Level 1's too strong. Oh my gosh, guys. I think the Pride tournament just took everything out of me. I'm so sorry. My gosh. They didn't kick me out of the custom room at least, so we're very close. We can get this.
We can restore.
We can restore. Oh my gosh, guys. Hey, listen, this is all gravy. This is all gravy. We got the tournament without any blips is all we can ask for. So we can we made it, legends. We made it. Oh my
For as
gosh.
goofy as CFN is sometimes, thank you for actually making the restore feature, Capcom.
Seriously, it was very much needed, and thank you everybody. Reggie, thank you for joining us in chat. We got the excuse me, at least we got our meters back with that restore, and we had an awesome tournament run. We had the whole tournament run. Oh my gosh, are you making him hop like that, or does he do that? What is he
Now, on OD, he'll hop twice, and then wherever side you're on, when he lands, he'll start chasing you.
Oh, okay. I see. Okay, there he's hopping. He's hopping. This sneaky guy with the air throw. Nice! Woof. Counter hitting thrower.
Good call.
Ah, big counter hit. Oh no. Deal with it.
Oh, what a call.
Thank you.
No!
No, I'm not close enough though. There's no way I was gonna reach. No! wanted the OD grab. Dang it. No, nicely done.
All right.
Oh, man. All right, we got a game, Legends. We got a game in. Ooh. Oh, pulling out the commando. Ah! Oh, I duck her.
Oh no.
We gotta find
At least
a
there's
way.
no funny button. I can defend myself now.
There's no funny button, except for the funniest ones.
All right.
Oh my goodness. I'm running away. I'm out of real estate now. Oh my gosh! No!
Can't run forever.
Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, okay. Oh no! The tip of the fingers. Oh no! Good, counter it.
Oh, nice.
Thank you, thank you. Oh!
Oh
You
no.
gotta leave him over there. I'm separating you from the buddy. No. Oh. Oh my gosh, again? I'm gonna stomach it. No, I was trying to churn the butter. Couldn't find it. Oh, Blanca
Let's
Chan.
go.
Blanca Chan got the revenge. Nicely done, Odd Factor. GGWP.
Thank you.
Dang. I iced myself, man. Come on, man. Why? As soon as I block a level 1, I get thrown out, man. Man. Oh, good stuff, Odd Factor. GGWP legend. Great stuff, and not just GGWP, GC and WC. Great commentary, super well commentated. Non Factor, thank you so much for spending your night with us over here and bringing us an awesome turn. Cannot say how much I appreciate it again. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for always being on point. You know, when like I say, CPE positive is we always overcome adversity, and in fact, you're always down to do that with me. You always re-invite me to these custom rooms, get us back in, locked and loaded. So really appreciate you, legend. So thank you so much. Really appreciate you, Not Factor. Not Factor, do you have anything to leave the legends with over here in chat?
From the heart, once again, thank you. But for those of you out there who may have people who don't agree with who you are, we've said the word many a times. I gotta drop one for myself. Fuck them. Be yourself. Love openly. Be who you are. Never hide it. And just keep on doing your thing. No matter what it is that you love to do, just keep on doing it and do it to the best of your abilities.
Words to live by, legend. Words to live by. That's a credo right there from Non-Factor. Thank you so much. Non-Factor, I think we usually do a little open lobby, but rather than open lobby tonight, I want to see if anybody else from Pride is streaming right now, and we're going to raid them. We're going to send the raid their way. We're going to show them some love, because I know there are many other tournaments and many other events going on right now. So we want to pass this same energy, this same love to the nth degree, to everyone. So I'm going to ask, if any of the mods, if anybody in chat can hear me, do you know of any other, let's check the Pride schedule right now and see who else is streaming, who else is doing, putting together an awesome event, and let's send the raid their way. Before we do send the raid their way, we are going to, we're gonna check we're gonna do our usual announcements. I want to see, looks like we had We had Melty Blood, Plus R, Waku Waku, Rivals of Aether. We may have been the last event of the night, unless any of those events are still streaming. Melty Blood looks like they're in progress, so we're gonna check out who's streaming Melty Blood really quickly. And if they are still streaming, we're gonna send them the raid. Let me pull up. Thank you again to PRIDEfgc and OEG for putting together this awesome Start GG page with the quick links to get everybody's stream just right there with us. So let's pull up the Snailedom stream, the Snail's domain. And it looks like it might be over. Okay, never mind. It may be over. So if anybody in chat would like to do a little open lobbying, I'm totally happy to do a 1st to 2 with a couple folks. But otherwise, I'm gonna pull up my Twitch. I'm gonna see who is in the business of running some awesome eventings. And let's pass the raid their way. And again, just thank you so much to everybody who's here right now. Let's see. There are plenty of awesome people streaming. So we're not spoiled there. Plenty of great people to send the raid to. But let's do a little open lobbying. If anybody's around, if anybody wants to play, does anybody in chat want to play a little 1st to 2 with Bato? Let me know. We'll all hop into a battle hub. And non-factor, if you want to stick around and get a couple games with people, we can you're down to join us. But again, after you just put in such an awesome shift, we're totally down to enjoy the rest of your night, grab some dinner, whatever you have in store. What's next for non-factor?
I'm a hungry boy after a full night of commentating, so I am gonna go find some grub. But it says this is the last you're gonna be seeing from me tonight. Remember again, guys, thank you so much. I believe there are still 34 codes left in the Matcherino, so by the time I come back and look at it, I want to see those codes gone, everybody. But that'll be it for me tonight. Once again, appreciate you, Bato, so much for letting me be a part of something special. And then everyone at PRIDEfgc, thank you once again for giving us the opportunity to bring something so special to the community. But you guys have an amazing night. Treat yourselves well, tip your waitresses, and be kind.
Be kind, legends. Let me hit that WCR for non-factor. Have a great night, dude. See ya.
See ya, brother.
Let's get back in here. We will get let me see. We're gonna do this. We'll keep it like this. We'll leave our versus Bato up. We can pivot on to another scene. I think we might all be burnt from a night of running awesome events, so we may just pass on the raid. I haven't seen anybody in chat fiending for a set with Bato. You know, we're always good for it every other night of the week. So instead, let's just pass on the raid and show some love. I'm gonna see who's streaming right now. How about we're gonna raid, let's see, we have a couple of people. How about our friend Millie? Our friend Millie, I think, is having an awesome stream right now. We're gonna raid them. Or how about this? Oh, they do have it. Okay, the stream link on, oh my gosh. T-Curl says they got grand finals on now. Thank you so much, T-Curls. I was looking for that link. The link that I clicked on the Start GG took me to a YouTube page that said it was over. So I'm glad. Thank you for sending that. We're gonna raid Vivi Mayoi. That is the perfect thing. We needed this, T-Curls. Thank you so much. So thank you so much to everybody again who came through. Let me just fix my face cam real quick. Again, my computer can't handle an open lobby right now. I gotta say a big thank you to everybody who came to play. So you know the drill. Thank you to Jobius, Krebs, Loudest Mute, Eerie Coco, Supahrob, Leona DX, Dragon of the West, Cry, Dexel, Kaze, Humps, Chechi, Camaro, Blind, Burst Dragon 1, Chillmonger, Chicken Parm, Bonsai Bean, BlackYoshi, Aster, Gavin, Snowblend, Bobby Fresh, Newbie Booby, Dream Sweet, inMurphWeTrust, I Ain't Hardened, Cactus Meat, CreakyAxe, Sulin, PG-rated, Lirindel, Flame, tinibari, Byronic Zero, Hollow, Jewelman, Violet Light, Corn with a K, SmokeRodeo, new HRT Newports, Malith, Animalistic, and Jazdero, our eventual champion, for coming through to play tonight, giving us an awesome special opportunity. And I got you, Chris. Thank you so much. One last time, for the one time, we have our QR code for the scavenger hunt. Everybody, please get your scavenger hunt code in. And also we have that exclamation Matcherino right there. If you want to contribute to the prize pool, there's still over 30 codes left to claim free money for the Trevor Project. So spread that code around all night tonight. 75-25 charity player split. So the Trevor Project is going home with so much cash thanks to all the generous contributions. Let me read all these out real quick before we go. 100 from Nachos that are pink, 100 from Bato himself. Thank you, Nachos, for matching that. Chris with all the beach episode prize pool money from last year. Rose Gradient with 20, Rated Peas with 20, Non-Factor with 20, Depressed Met Fan with 20, Dad Radish with 20, PRIDEfgc with 15, Chris with so much more, Byronic, Chillmonger, and Stacker Fork with 10, Chris with 10 again, Jobius with 10, 13,000 Bees with 10. Thank you, Eminent Prof, Wild Chocobro, Jack238, PRIDEfgc again, Snacker Fork. Thank you guys so much, everybody who's contributed. Oh my gosh, I hate Mondays, everybody, and thank you to everybody who claimed a code. If you want to donate directly to the Trevor Project as well, hit up Tiltify right here. And last but not least, thank you to OEG. Let's do a shout out to PRIDEfgc and exclamation shout out for Odin's Eye Gaming, and a shout out for PRIDEfgc. Okay, definitely join as many more Pride events as you can, and let's all have some love. Let's all have some love for grand finals and Melty Blood going on right now. We got to raid them before it's over. Thank you for being here. Thank you to the mods, Krebs, Mokuba, and Nachos that are pink. Moderators extraordinaire. I'm dattebato. Please join us for more events in Bato City. And thank you for all the love tonight, everybody. Have a great night. We love you, legends. Thank you for all the love. Leona, thank you for the sub. Bobby, thank you for the sub. Everybody, I can't say thank you enough. Pretty Misho needs to be on stream. Bobby Fresh, I'll get you next time. We're gonna get Pretty Misho next time. He's feeling the heat as well. So we'll bring Pretty Misho on stream to see us next time. Let's raid Melty Blood Pride while we have the chance. Baby, my way. Here we go. We love you, legends. We love you all, legends. Here's the raid. Have a great night, guys. See ya.